I assume that I missed a lot.
You didn't miss much. It's fine.
Jay's
We haven't done the
No,
recap
good,
yet.
yeah.
We haven't done the recap yet.
You haven't missed a
Okay, cool.
thing.
But,
Nice.
well, I
Yeah,
guess
the supper
it's...
wasn't quite ready yet, so.
Oh, okay. Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to episode 17 of Curse of Strahd. I am here with my players. You guys already know who they are, but in case you don't, there is there is Jay, Shy, Nightshade, Anarchy, Dragon, and Crumpler. Jay, thank you for the resub. Crumpler's webcam is not freezing, do not worry. It is just Crumpler freezing. Crumpler.exe has stopped working.
The blinking is a dead giveaway.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think I blinked at the same time you did, so I never saw you blink.
That awkward moment when your blinks are in sync.
There's no Justin Timberlake here.
I mean, I guess.
I got triggered Crumpler face bomb. I'm good.
Yeah, we're finally starting. We're totally not
Look, blame Windows.
3 hours late.
Blame Windows, okay?
I mean, I do, but
you know.
Thank you for the
beat
resub,
everyone.
Dragon. Listen, we can't really do anything about that though. Like when Windows decides to update, you don't choose when you update Windows chooses when it's going to update itself.
Even if you're in the middle of doing something and it threatens you, hey, by the way, we're just going to restart your computer at said time.
We're going to restart your computer at this time. Wait, I'm going to be doing stuff then. Did I stutter? We are going to update it. But where we last left off, things happened. And and the problem is I don't take notes. So where we last left off, the party had recently left the city of Vallaki, and were traveling through the woods to start their adventure to find the other items they will need to help defeat the insane Strahd. The party ended up meeting Strahd for some of them for the first time, some of them for the multipleth time. And the party decided after a long day of travel that they were going to just kind of rest outside of a mansion that they found. After taking a road that led them to this basically abandoned mansion with a dragon statue in front of it. Next morning, the party woke up and decided that they were going to look around the mansion, as they weren't sure currently not sure where one of the items are. They know that one of the items are supposedly in the Amber Temple, but the final item, they have no idea where it is. And they aren't even entirely certain if the item is in the Amber Temple. This is just going off of Rictavio's best guess. So the party, after splitting up and saying like, oh, we're gonna kind of look around the building a little bit, Malva was like, oh, I'm going to explore around the building myself, kind of just go over, like sneak around basically, and decided to sneak into the building. And one thing led to another, and there were attacks, which led to combat. But now the party is going up to the 3rd floor after Clink, yet again, jumped out a fucking window to evade getting killed.
every time.
There's not going to be... You guys are going to go into Ravenloft, and there's not going to be a fucking window to be seen.
I mean, to be fair, Clink has a point. It has worked every time.
It worked every time, half the time.
But I don't like it. Alright, but this is where we now come back. And I should put on music, actually.
Always.
The cursed corridors.
Alright. So, you guys have just followed this dragon-like creature upstairs where it has disappeared. What would you guys like to do?
Well, there's obviously something important here, otherwise there wouldn't be stuff guarding it, so I suggest we have a look around and find out what's going on.
I'll look for traps.
But-
Great.
That is a
We
good
can
plan.
look and try to find things.
Anyone checking for traps in the immediate area, you guys can make an investigation check.
Gladly.
Okay. Nope.
I'm at these if I want to. No.
Wait, are we doing investigations? Okay.
If
You
anyone...
see with your dirty eyes.
God damn, alright.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm easily.
I'm starting off my
14 does not
session with a
matter.
natural.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm rolling my session with a natural 1 to start, so.
Alright, so we have
I wasn't rolling with a I wasn't rolling with a +1.
Alright, so 14, 27, and then Dragon, what was your one? What was your total, technically?
I rolled a nat 1 for a total of 3!
Oh, goody. Alright. Let me just check right here, because it doesn't, yeah. Okay, so, Malva, you're at the back of the party, and you're kind of looking around, and you kind of get distracted, because you could have sworn you saw the dragon thingy climbing on the ceiling. But then you look again, and it's gone. So you're kind of, like, very distracted with that. Clink, you're looking around, you're pretty sure there's no traps. You don't see any tripwires, you don't see anything hanging from the ceiling that looks like it's going to collapse at any second. Derp, as you're looking around, there are no traps to be seen. There's a lot of rubble around you guys, but there are no traps.
Yeah, and I imagine like how Derp is investigating. I imagine he just takes like a little piece of flour and he just scatters it against the ground to see any kind of ways to show any wires, any kind of unsettling amongst the ground, and then you just see him just like take a lick. Clear.
All right then. Let's see. We seem to have some doors ahead of us, or we have a big opening to the side.
I will say, because I don't know if your tokens are possibly covering it, but there is a door right here as well.
Oh,
So
is
there-
there? Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. Our
um,
tokens are kind of covering that one.
Yeah, I'll move
Oh,
like
sorry.
people around a little bit. Yeah,
Oh, I
there
see
we go. Yeah.
Oh,
No, this map is map is very awkward. So yeah, so there are 2 doors on this side. There is a door down here, and then there is a opening. Where would you guys like to go?
I'm not stealth. I would like the stealth.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check. Okay, take your time, Dragon.
And I imagine before Clink goes to stealth, I was like, Clink, if you come back to us, you can have this Butterfinger.
Well, I won't respond. And 20%.
20 what?
28.
28. All
Oh,
right.
shit.
Why do I even ask you to roll stealth at this point? Why do I ask?
There's still a chance.
Fair. All right.
In the
So Clink,
next,
you
I
are
think-
stealthed.
Yeah, in 3 more levels, I'll have advantage on every stealth roll. So.
All right. So Clink, you are stealthed. What would people like to do? What door opening would you guys like to go to first?
Anastasia was gonna say, well, this door's closed, so might as well peek in down.
That seems logical to me.
Yeah.
Remember, you're peeking and making a peek. We don't know what's in here.
I shall peek.
All right. So who's peeking into there?
I'll peek.
All right. So Clink, you peek into this room. Through the dust and cobwebs, you see faded war banners adorning the walls of a spacious chamber, in the center of which stands a heavy wooden table. An iron chandelier hangs above the table, which is surrounded by 6 high-backed chairs with wood-carved dragons perched atop them. Slumped in 5 of the chairs are skeletal humans in tattered chainmail. As you open the door, the corpses tilt their heads in your direction, and one of them growls, "Why'd you disturb the living, the dead?" Oh wait, I read that wrong. Why do you, the living, disturb the dead? It's my bad.
Okay, that makes sense.
Gonna slowly close the door.
Yeah, I was about to say, if he didn't, Gundren was just going to reach forward, grab the doorknob, and just pull it shut.
They're just having
Just
a nap,
no.
guys. Just let them nap.
It's fine.
Okay. So you just kind of look at this, kind of sneak, kind of lean back out of the room.
Wait, aren't you a Twilight cleric? Shouldn't you hate those?
You're thinking of Grave Cleric.
I am.
I am.
I think what's the druid one? Is it Circle of Twilight or some shit?
I don't know.
The what?
Circle of the Moon.
No, there's one that hates zombies.
Maybe Circle of the Spores?
No, Circle of Spores loves zombies.
Ah,
I am completely not sure because
It is Circle of Twilight. Yeah, Circle of Twilight hates zombies because they keep the balance between death and life.
Ah.
So
Okay.
that's what I was thinking.
So you've checked this room. Do you say anything to the party?
No, I just turn to the party and go, "People are sleeping in there. We should move on."
alright then, I guess we look for something else.
Alright, so Clink is going to check the next door.
Eric sort of wants to get to here and have a look at sort of what kind of area this damaged part is.
Okay. If you guys want to move yourself to like where you're kind of going to on the map, because I do have something to read as you guys are walking towards this middle destroyed area. So the roof over this part of the mansion has collapsed, creating a 20-foot diameter gaping hole with broken rafters bisecting it. Dark storm clouds roll across the sky overhead. The floor is piled with rocks, broken tiles, shattered beams, and other debris. Beneath the rubble lie a sagging floor and puddles of rainwater.
Does it look like something could have like fallen through? Like something was like
Give me an investigation check, or actually perception. Give me a perception check.
okay, let's see how it goes. It's not that bad. That's that. I can't talk right now. Okay. Oh my god. Come on. Sorry, everything's so slow for me right now. Use a perception. 14.
14? Alright. I'll say with the 14, you can tell that the roof has not collapsed due to something crashing into it. The roof has collapsed from a lack of repair. So, from what you're able to tell, it seems like this mansion has not been used in so long to the point where the rafters and the ceiling broke through all the rain, through probably all the rain. And like,
Nights and wear and tear.
yeah, so it's basically like nothing like happened to make the roof collapse. It was more so just the roof collapsed because it couldn't hold itself up anymore. Melva and Clink, are you guys peeking into this room?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was muted.
Alright. This room is a haven for dust and cobwebs. 3 narrow windows allow slivers of light to illuminate bare oak shelves along the walls and a torn, padded chair lying on its side near a cavernous hearth. A picture above the mantel has been slashed, its lower half hanging down below the frame like a torn piece of flesh. An iron door set in the south corner of the west hall hangs open on one hinge.
Ooh. Alright, well, guess I'm looking around.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, could I look at the bookshelves and check for anything on those shelves?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do base investigation.
Okay. As you guys cross the room, you hear the soft flapping sound of wings, but can't discern its origin. A single piece of parchment blows off the top of a bookshelf, spirals lazily in the air, and lands gently at your feet.
I'm gonna catch it.
Alright, so Clink, you're gonna try and catch it before it hits the ground?
Yes.
Alright. Go ahead and give me a dexterity check.
Okay.
Or, yeah, dexterity check.
Okay. Not the best roll, but let's see. There we go. There's my character sheet. Plus dexterity. That is a 13.
13?
Yeah.
I'll say it's just a piece of paper, so you're pretty easily able to catch it. You see that the writing is... it seems to be written in common.
I read that.
Alright. Would you like to read it out loud or to yourself first?
To myself first, since I'm stealth.
Okay. I will say this is the handout for it. Anarchy, you can read it out loud, or I can either read it. Either one.
You can read it.
Alright. So
because
you...
Clink won't read it out loud.
Okay. So you read over this paper, and what it says is, "My knights have fallen, and this land is lost. The armies of my enemy will not be stopped by sword or spell, claw or fane. Today I will die, not avenging those who have fallen, but defending that which I love. This valley, this home, and the ideals of the Order of the Silver Dragon. The evil surrounds me. The time has come to throw off this guise, and who these heathens my true fearsome form." That's not right. "Let it spark terror in their hearts. Let them tell their stories of dark triumph against the protector of the Balanok Mountains. Let Argonos be remembered as a dragon of honor and valor. My one regret is that my remains will not lie in their rightful place, in the hallowed mausoleum of Argynvostholt. No doubt my bones will be scattered among my enemies, like the coins of a plundered horde, trophies of a hard-won victory. I do not fear death. Though my body will die, my spirit will live on. Let it serve as a beacon of light against the darkness. Let it bring hope to a land wrought with despair. Now, to battle." Signed, A. So Clink, that is what you read.
Okay. I'm gonna hand it to Malva, because I find it unimportant.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense for his character.
Alright, so Malva, do you read it, or...
Yeah, Melva would read it, and then in her mind, she's probably going to be thinking of, like, the figure she saw in the window, like, kind of upstairs, and probably be like, oh, so it's not like a bad spirit. He might be like a good spirit for us. At least that's what she's going to naively think as she explores the bookshelf.
Fair. That is fair. Alright, so, wow, words. Anarchy, you said you're gonna kind of... Are you investigating anything in particular, or are you just looking around the room?
Just the room.
Alright. Go ahead and give me a perception check, then.
But investigation, no.
You're not investigating anything in particular.
I'm investigating the room.
That's a perception check.
For my investigation, unfortunately, that's my second nat 1 today. So I'm...
Oh
you know,
dear.
I am going to eat my burger and fries, and yeah, what the fuck?
Make it a roll perception.
Well, yeah, that's the only one you can roll.
12.
12? Alright. You are able to notice that there is a set of doors here. The one that is kind of hanging off the hinges. In the bookshelves, it doesn't seem like there's anything in particular. Um, and then there is where a door used to be over here. The only thing that really seems off in this room is the painting.
Mm.
And I'll say, Malva, you also will notice that there's not really anything else about this room other than the painting. That seems to be the one thing that is off. Just because it seems like the whole house is in repair, is like in disrepair basically. But this looks like the painting looks like it may like this happened before the house started falling apart, basically.
Okay, what is the painting of?
The painting?
You go first.
Okay. So as you go up to the picture, the picture shows the mansion in better days, under clear winter skies with snow-capped mountains in the background. The top of the chapel tower glows like a silver beacon. I will say, give me an Arcana check as you walk up to it, Malva.
Okay.
This is exactly why I didn't want to go up to it.
That at least it's not a nat one finally, but it's only a total of 10.
Only 10? 10 is fine. You, as you're kind of walking up to it, you're getting this kind of like magical feeling from it. Like there's an aura of magic coming off of this painting. But you yourself are not able to tell what it is.
I think Malo would just kind of peek her head out the door and be like, anybody know magic and like can understand magical feelings and vibes? Anybody?
Looks at wizard.
Well, Derp, that sounds like something interesting for you.
Peek through door.
Scrumpler here.
I'll kind of walk to that area since I kind of know magic stuff.
Okay.
Which
Crump-
story was it?
It's this one down here. Crumpler, are you here?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure that you heard. It was like, huh. Clink.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry, Mom, but this is just something very easy. As you peek into this room, you see rich drapes, faded by time and neglect, hide the windows of this otherwise empty room.
What do the drapes look like they're made of? And what color?
They're a very deep, like, kind of purplish maroon color. And they seem to be kind of like this, like, silk, this kind of silk, type of curtain. Okay.
The drape of the inner workings of the flesh.
Alright. You now have a silk drape in your inventory.
That will become a cape for me, just know.
I was thinking parachute, which is the worst part. Many times
I
you
mean,
jump out of a window.
Yeah.
I gotta go talk to Derp.
He can make me cape and have Butterfinger.
Hey, you said if he comes back. You said if he comes back, he's coming back with a drape.
Fair.
Well, I will check this
Bonus
first.
points.
Alright. Anastasia, are you trying to do anything with the painting, or?
Yeah, I'll just try to like examine it, see if I can get the same magical feel.
I will say, even without a roll or anything, you do also feel this magical presence off of it, especially since Malva has pointed out to you first. But you are not sure how to do anything.
God, if Clink dies, I have no idea who I'm bringing in as a backup.
Clink 2.0.
You're right, I bring in Clonk.
Bringing Clink 2.0.
That's Minister Bill that is just a simulacrum room the entire time, and here's the true Clink. Oh.
So I couldn't roll like Arcana or anything.
If you want to give me an Arcana roll, you can. Clink, you go into this room. The walls of this room are lined with lead, and you can tell that this door has been forced open. Empty chests and shattered vases lie strewn upon the floor, their contents plundered. So Clink, considering your past, you would know this was some type of vault that has been completely emptied.
And considering my past, Clink would know most vaults have secret vaults to keep the more precious stuff. So I want to give an investigation just to check for like secret doorways or anything.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
I rolled a 7, by the way, so.
A 7? Nope, you can tell it's magical. There is something magical in this area. And you're pretty sure it's the painting, but
magic is perplexing.
You're pretty sure it's you're pretty sure it's the painting, but it might not be the painting. Maybe it's something outside of the building that you guys haven't thought of. Like, you're not really sure. Now you're not really sure.
But nat 20 for investigation.
Alright, you check the room, there's no secret vaults. I'm sorry. It is a vault in the 3rd floor of the headquarters of a dragon. Most people wouldn't break into it, so they probably wouldn't need a secret vault inside of their vault.
Clinks normally steal from humans in human town, so they are used to getting robbed.
I mean, fair. But Eirik, Derp, and Gundren, since you guys are outside, what would you guys like to do? Well, since we've been focusing on them a lot.
Well, we don't hear crying of pain or help so far.
Yeah, that's a plus.
Yeah.
Either progress or they found a guillotine.
Eirik would like to sort of step into this bit and look around a bit more.
Okay.
Actually, same. Gundren would do the same. So I'm just gonna...
Alright, I will say there. So, Eirik, I'm guessing you're checking this room, and Gundren, you're checking like this little room area.
It was mainly just seeing what he could see, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sort of, okay, what's where, then make a decision.
Okay.
Like, hey, they're investigating rooms. Let's see what we actually see in the open, huge area.
Alright, Derp, are you doing anything in particular, or?
As they are just going to move forward, I'm just trailing behind them, just basically on alert.
Okay. Alright. So I will go with this little area first. So let me just go back a couple pages. So this room over here on the right, you guys can see that this room had a tiled floor and an iron bathtub filled with debris from the collapsed roof. And you can see a torn curtain that hangs in an open doorway in the center of the east wall, over here. But you cannot see what is behind that curtain from where you guys are located. Over here, and I will say both of you guys can have a much clearer vision of this room because the doorway is the doorway is much more destroyed. The doorway is much more destroyed.
I still don't understand what you mean by doorway.
The west wall of this 50-foot long, 30-foot wide audience hall has crumbled, leaving a gaping hole in a pile of rubble. Weapons and shields that once hung from the walls have fallen to the floor and succumbed to rust. A large wooden throne carved to resemble a dragon with unfolding wings faces 3 tall windows to the west. Slumped in the throne is a gaunt, armored figure with one gauntlet wrapped around the hilt of a greatsword.
Well, I don't like that.
Gundren, are you looking at anything in particular with your perception check, or?
Well, see, I didn't know if you want to have me roll one, so I went and roll one.
Okay.
I burned my probably one nat 20 of the session.
You know what? I'll give you something because I feel bad, like especially because you're right. I did I kind of opened the sentence with more so like you should probably roll a perception check, and that I didn't actually follow through with roll a perception check. So I'll say you're kind of able to peek behind, like see Like, the wind kind of blows and the curtain moves, and in that split, like, second, you're able to see into the far room over here on the right side.
Mhm.
This room has dark wood paneling on the walls that rises to a height of 3 feet. Above the paneling, the walls are painted with murals of religious figures performing holy rites. And then the curtain closes again. It's actually really funny that you're the cleric that saw this. So I just want to point that out.
Okay. So, 2 things.
Yes.
First, this kind of takes a step this way after also seeing what's over here. He's going
Yeah.
to touch Eric and give him, give me a second, where's the fucking feature? Vigilant Blessing. Just in case.
What are you doing? Sorry.
Vigilant Blessing. As an action, you give one creature you touch, including possibly yourself, advantage on the next initiative roll the creature makes.
How long does this last?
The benefit ends immediately after the roll, or you use the feature again. So it lasts until you roll initiative.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
All right, go ahead. Can make sure you have that written down.
Sorry.
That's all I'm doing.
He's
I'm
giving it
just
to
doing
you.
that. Yeah, giving it to you.
Perfect. 'Cause-
2.
yeah.
Does he see any religious iconography other than what was in the room that he saw for a brief moment?
The only like religious stuff you see was in that room. Other than the chapel you saw that was downstairs, that you guys like the chapel that was on the first floor that you guys fought the revenant thingies in. This is the first room you have seen that has something holy other than the chapel throughout this entire mansion.
Is there a possibility of knowing what religion?
I will say you would not be able to know unless you go into the room.
Alright. Well, we have creepy skeletal figure on the one side, room we can't see into on the other side, and then a hallway going down. Which takes your fancy, Gundarin? What the fuck was that pronunciation?
It was something.
It's certainly something.
Yeah.
Gundarin?
Jay? Is the J here?
Nope.
God.
I guess nobody can hear me, so that's cool. Don't know how long. So
It just happened.
So sorry, Twitch chat couldn't hear me. He points to his skeletal figure in the room and says, "I am not going in there." Because then he points to the door. Definitely not going in there.
So, corridor it is then?
More of this chamber over here, and begins to
Oh,
make his way this way.
Alright, cool, follow.
Alright.
Kind of pushes curtain to the side.
Alright. So, after you push the curtain aside, you can definitely see a bit more of the room. In the center of the west wall is a tattered curtain hanging in an open doorway. 3 tall, slender-stained glass windows set into the opposite wall depict figures in white robes with orange sunrises behind their heads. If you would like to, as you kind of look in here, you can give me a religion check to see if, like, you know, if anything looks familiar to you at all, or...
That is a... If it wants to roll.
Religion check, you said?
There it goes. That is 19.
19?
Total of 20.
Alright.
Hey.
So, you guys...
19 on die plus 1.
15 on die plus 4.
Nice. So you guys are both able to tell from north to south. The 3 stained glass windows portray Saint Andrel, the Morning Lord, and Saint Markovia.
Interesting array.
Now, I do have to ask real quick, Lourdes.
Yes.
When we looked into the room with the skeletal figure, were those windows looking out towards where we had camped the night before?
Yes.
So would daylight be going through the windows, since daylight would possibly still be up if we haven't been here more than an hour?
It would be, but the windows are covered by curtains, which I think I did read. Maybe. Let me check real quick.
I think you did. I don't remember.
Yeah, there are curtains over the window. So, yes, daylight would be technically going through them, but it would not be a lot. It would be very minimum.
I would admit I don't know what to do with this information, says Jay.
Have we actually stepped into the room, or are we just waiting, like, at the boundary, is the question, Jay?
Hello?
I heard you for a second. Oh, there we go.
Welcome back.
Yeah, and Discord keeps dropping audio.
I'm sorry. What was Eric asked if you guys were in the room, or if you guys are still just standing like at the brink of the room, basically.
Yikes.
Shit.
So many issues today.
Discord doesn't.
Discord's not liking me, considering it just shot to 5,000 ping.
Fucking hell.
Ooh.
And it's not my internet. Everything else is running fine.
That's so weird. Did you hear us that time, or?
No. You said one word and then Discord said 5,000.
Are we staying out here, or are we going into this room, Gundren?
How well does the curtain look as far as intact?
The curtain you're holding?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a normal curtain. Like, it looks like... It looks moldy, and it looks...
If I were to pull it, would it fall apart?
If you were to pull it, no. You could, and like, you could tell if you were to pull it, like, to the side, it would, like, pull again, like, it would pull to the side, basically. Or are you trying to mean, like, pulling it down?
Yes.
Okay. Pulling it down, you know it would come off.
Cool. I pull it down.
Alright.
That way we can still see straight out into the thing without possibility of the curtain, yeah.
Okay.
Doing sneaky things.
Exactly.
Fair.
I'm just waiting for you. You've caught the dragon shower wing.
All right.
You see a dragon. No. Yeah. Do you guys step in now, I'm guessing, or?
Yeah.
Alright. You step into the room. Nothing happens.
Cool.
Okay.
Nothing
More
attacks you
doors.
guys. Yes.
More doors. I don't like this.
There is a door to over here, and there is a door to over here.
I don't like this. That's out of character.
Also, I do
not like this.
I do want to double check to make sure, Crumpler, you do have vision right now, right? You can't see what's happening, because I know that was an issue.
I see the extent of this room.
Okay, so that is good, because all of a sudden I realized, wait, Crumpler was having not being able to see anything issues last time. Can he actually see the map this time?
Yeah, I can see the map this time. I see I'm right next to the old man here.
All right. Yeah, Rictavio does walk up and kind of lean against the wall next to you. He kind of gives you a look. He kind of gives you a look up and down, and then kind of just starts twirling his kind of like spinning his cane on the rubble, basically.
I just kind of look to him. Something on your mind, old man?
Not particularly. I just want to look you up and down, kind of see how you might do in a fight.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Well, if we are fighting Strahd, then
Well, I need to say, of course, that is very easy to conjure as a neat possibility. There's other ways to win outside the absolute brute force.
true. Man of intelligence and of wisdom, I see.
Indeed. If anything, think of me as not the main part of the sword, but at least the pommel that holds it together.
You'll be a very valuable asset.
Thank you. I've been told that before.
Hopefully this time you don't die afterwards.
Yep. Not the first, won't be the last.
True.
The universe wishes me to stay. But when the gods are playing a joke, I have not figured out which one.
He'll kind of give a chuckle. Maybe it's all of them at once.
All right, you got me there. If anything, that's the most sense of them all. I'm trying to decipher a decisive answer.
Malva and Anastasia, are you guys doing anything else in the room? Or are you guys because I know you guys looked at the painting and Anastasia tried to do an Arcana check.
Yeah. God, hold on. Sorry. Look, my computer's being really weird on, so.
You're fine.
Okay, where am I? God, it's so slow right now. Okay. I think if anything, his Dope's a wizard.
That indeed.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna poke my head out and kind of go, "Hey, Dope.
Yes.
We need some expertise."
No.
Could it be a little bit more specific?
There's something that seems magical. We know it's magical. I just don't know the type of magic.
All right. What? Show me the source of magic.
Also, I will say I realized that I did not show you guys this last session, but for size reference, this is the dragon statue that is outside compared to a human.
Jeez. Oh.
Pretty big.
Because I realized I just was looking through handouts. I was like, oh, I missed that one.
It happens, trust me.
Yeah. But that is basically the size of the dragon statue. I just wanted to actually show you guys that before continuing on. But continue.
Yeah, I dragged up in and I kind of show him the painting. Like, I feel magic coming off. I just don't know what kind.
Is Roll20 fucking up for anyone else, or is that just me?
Oh, I thought that was just my internet. No, that's
okay.
Roll20.
No, God damn it! We finally get a session of Roll20.
I'm the only one here.
Say.
When you said that, like, it's just.
I hate
coming back,
to say this.
I found a way to do D&D single player.
Because I was trying to get something to load, and I was like, okay. And then it wasn't loading. I was like, okay, maybe it's just my internet. And then everything crashed. I was like, okay. okay.
Well, this is fun turn of the Curse of Strahd I've ever seen.
Like, I hate to say this because I want to have D&D, But with Jay's issues that he's having right now, with
It's coming
Road
back.
20 just trashed
Slime is
on
a constant
everyone.
thing.
Yeah.
Slime's been a
I
thing.
To be fair, like Roll 20 has been having this issue, and they know that because so many people have been using their servers lately that they're still trying to fix it. So it is something that has been happening a lot recently, and they do know it is a problem. But it doesn't fully go down. It's just basically like a temporary outage type of thing. But so you guys lead Derp into the room. So Anastasia, you lead Derp into the room and show him the picture. I assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would like to cast Detect Magic on the picture.
All right. I am actually very happy you did that. As you test,
That's why I am.
as you cast Detect Magic, you can you sense a aura of transmutation magic on this. But the aura is rather weak right now.
Okay. My expertise. Seems to be a source of transmutation magic. Although it's faint, it's here.
Can I touch
Would
it?
Anastasia know what trans? Because Cheyenne does not know.
And it's where, as soon as Malice says, like, can I touch it? And then Derp goes, allow me, and it just poke.
Allow me to do this first. It punches it. I will say, you poke the painting. It does not bite off your hand. It is not a mimic. Do not worry. Nothing bad happens.
I said,
and nothing changes.
yeah, save you to the trouble. Anything else? that
Trouble
you
follows
require
me. Well, do we want to figure out more? Like, should we take the painting off the wall and look behind it, or I don't know. It just it can't be nothing.
There has to be something special about it.
Yes,
Three of
but
you guys
someone
give me
who
intelligence
can't
checks.
Okay.
Ah, shit. I mean,
Because you guys have been standing in here for a while trying to figure out, like, maybe, like, you guys know something about this painting is going to do something, but you're not sure, so go ahead and give me just straight up intelligence checks.
Straight up intelligence. Alright.
I rolled a 3, so that's a 4 for me.
Why is Roll20 not properly displaying people's video?
You may have to refresh it. That's what I had to do.
Yeah. This is like my second time refreshing it, so.
So we have a 11, a 19, and what did you roll, Shy?
3, so I got a 4.
Oh, okay. So 11, 4, and 19. So Malva, you are kind of looking at this, and you kind of think to yourself, this painting is broken. There's a rip in the painting. Maybe if you mended it somehow, it would fix it.
I mean, that would be useful if
pretty
I
accurate. Yeah, I guess Malva would just be like, maybe, so instead of moving it or doing anything weird with it, maybe, is there a way that we could fix the painting? Like, kind of, like, sew up the rip? Would that do anything? I don't have anything to sew. I can write, but I can't sew.
Let's see, I have... No, I don't have any.
Any way to possibly mend the painting?
I get what you're hinting at. I promise I do, but
I know.
I am a goddamn
It doesn't look like I fixed it. Out loud.
I know. Dragon was good. It was good. I was like, are the other two people possibly getting it?
I know what you said.
Okay.
It's just like mending.
Oh,
I
okay.
can fireball to make it go away.
I mean that might work.
They didn't look like it. I don't know. I don't know what Druidcraft really does.
I will say, you guys do know that other spellcasters in the party are Gundren, and Rictavio has done some spellcasting as well.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Malva goes in the hall again for the second time and goes, "Yo, people that do stuff with magic, get in here. We need help."
That works. Ow, 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 ow.
Tavi will kind of walk over. What type of magic are you looking for, Malva?
There's a painting that's ruined. It's giving off magic stuff, and I think if we just fix it, it'll do proper magic, and then we can figure out what's wrong with it or what's good with it. I don't know.
So perhaps a type of mending type of magic, I'm guessing.
I don't.
You know more about magic things than I do. If there's something that you could use magic to mend, cool. Or if not, just sew the damn thing. I don't know, just to help.
He'll give you a smile and go, "Show me the way."
Cool, get in here. Mo just opens the door. I'm like, really?
Ultimate utility for the team.
Because I remembered that Rictavio has spells. So I was like, huh. What spells does he have? And cantrips. Mending.
I know. You know, just plants at painting. There's the rip.
Alright. Did anyone else want to follow him into there? Or, like, Gundren, Eirik, Clink? Alright, Anarchy, I can hear you talking in the other room, but you're muted.
Can I go through this door? I've been waiting.
Okay, you go through that door. It's a staircase going down.
Down? Lane.
Alright.
Go back into
So, you guys who are in the room, Rictavio goes up to the painting and kind of waves his hand over it. And as he waves his hand, the picture kind of peels itself back up to the wall and basically starts sewing itself back together as he brings his hand across it. And as it finishes mending, the beacon in the picture flashes with a brilliant silver light, and the spectral form of a huge silver dragon fills the room.
Oh, God.
My skull lies in the fortress of my enemy, it says. Displayed in a place of ill omen. Return my skull to its rightful crypt, and my spirit will shine here forever, bringing hope to this dark land. And with that, the dragon's apparition fades away.
Okay.
I check my pulse.
You're dead.
Meanwhile, they're
Absolutely.
just there has been an absolute heart attack.
But yeah, that's what happens.
Intriguing.
Well, I guess we have a cleric to talk to about, returning skulls and spirits and things, so we can do that.
I've just looked back to my monitor because I was looking down at the book, and I now see where Clink is. Anarchy, you want to elaborate why you just went back into the room with the corpses? As you open the door, they look back and they repeat the same thing to you?
Because 28 stuff.
They still see the door open! You are stealthed, but that doesn't mean...
That doesn't mean
They're
they see
activated.
where I go
They're
after
activated
it.
by the door opening,
It's
so
like,
they know someone
it's like going in
entered.
front of the sensor to open the automatic doors. The doors open even if they don't see you.
And they don't see where I go after. So if I
But they
wander
know
over
someone's in there.
yes, but I can wander. I'll just slowly close the door behind me, sort of like how I did when I left it.
Give me a deception check with advantage as you are stealthed.
First roll. Good thing for advantage.
Is he mimicking a small breeze as he walks away?
I
Arms
mean,
waving in a circular motion.
Oh, deception's not one thing I don't have a negative in.
This is where we lose our road, guys.
So, that's a total of 18.
18? All right. You close the door, and the corpses kind of turn their heads back to where they were positioned.
Losers. Alright, this door.
That door? All right.
Yep.
I will say. Actually, you know what? I won't say.
Okay.
Opening it will trigger them again? Yes. I know.
All right. You open the door. This dusty closet has a slender window set into the north wall. The room is otherwise empty.
I look back in the other room. What are they doing? They still
The
sleeping?
ghosts, the skeletons have turned their heads to this door.
Window.
Stop climbing out fucking windows! I swear to fucking God!
I back myself into a corner. I shall get it myself out of this corner.
You could close the door, you know? You could try doing the same thing. You could do anything other than jump out a fucking window.
Fine, I go back through and I do the same thing as before.
Deception with advantage.
Decent. That's even better. 18 again.
Alright. The heads move back.
The temptation to check their pockets.
And thus,
How suicidal is Clink?
and
Wait,
thus,
hospitality chase lasts for 1 hour, which I.
but they have to be within 30 feet.
Yeah,
You have
but
to
I'm
be-
far away.
Yep, I forgot that. Sorry.
Yeah. And sadly, Clink is 55 feet away from you.
Yeah.
This
door.
That door?
and
Alright.
thus- And thus we reach the end of Clink's story.
Light enters the circular room through 5 cracked windows. The light falls on a large, dust-covered bed in the center of the room. Its post topped with wood-carved dragons. 2 large animals flank the double doors. One is a brown bear standing on its hind legs, its claws outstretched. The other is a dire wolf, its face frozen in an evil snarl. Near the wolf lies an empty wooden chest.
Empty?
Yes.
You can always steal the bear.
Or the dire wolf.
I can't. I can lift neither of them.
Don't worry,
You
I'm
can
sure
try.
somebody in this party has animate object.
Yeah, there's just a boring old room.
Yeah, basically a boring old bedroom.
And they awake back out there.
Yeah, you open the door.
Rinse and repeat.
Deception.
Well, and that is a 15 for a total of 16.
Alright. They kind of, they very slowly turn their heads back. More slowly than they did before. Are you trying to decide if you want to loot them?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm deciding what I should do.
You can leave the room.
I could. But it runs the risk of them getting mad.
You could loot them.
It runs the risk of them getting mad. I mainly just wanted to scout, because that's what I was here for.
Fair.
If there was obvious loot, I was obviously gonna take it.
Yes.
I'll open door and close door like wind. Actually, I don't even care about the act. I'll just open and close the door this time. Fuck them.
Alright. You're easily able to do so.
I just imagine him just going with the door
And-
like Patrick Star. Like death, like death, like death, like death.
Yeah, that's it from me.
Alright.
Scouting.
We'll go back to Gudger and Arik. You guys do anything in particular in your room?
So, where's my mouse? There it is. So those are the three things are stained glass windows, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there's two doors. Which shall we check first? You able to hear us again, Jay?
Yep. It cut out just to ask if those were stained glass windows.
Okay. Well, there are two doors here, Gundurin. Which one do you want to check out first?
Jay?
I'm gonna stop Discord.
Oh.
I don't know how to fix this. There's no way to really fix it.
Can you try restarting, like maybe restarting Discord, but...
This has been a thing that has been a thing for, I don't know, maybe a week or two. Every so often, audio was just cut out. It's gotten worse the last couple of days, so I was hoping the update would fix it, but no, it didn't. Anyways, and what kind of shape do the doors look?
The doors, they look like normal door shapes.
I think he meant what condition.
Oh. They look, kind of battered, kind of battered, kind of like all the other doors.
Does one look more battered than the other?
No.
I just want to state, how dare you? I didn't think you'd stoop to this level.
You know, he'll start to walk towards this door, and this is where I feel like I'm going to regret my life choices.
Alright. Do you open the door? Jay?
He's doing the reconnect.
Oh, okay.
Discord completely cut out from Go.
This is getting very frustrating.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, I'm going to regret my life choices here, but I walk up to this door.
Do you open it? Discord, why?
I'm not gonna lie.
Is it?
I think it's Discord itself, because my ping keeps shooting from... Right now it's sitting at 10.
Yeah.
And it keeps bouncing from 10, it just shot to 45.
Is it possible?
Down to 9.
Is it possible it's just this voice chat? Because I know do have bugs with voice chat sometimes where it's
It
not...
was happening in another voice chat yesterday.
Okay. I guess before you disappear, do you open the door?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Alright. You open the door, and you see Malva outside. You're out in the same hallway.
Ah, Well, that is
Ah, that's one door.
back in the door.
Back to the other side.
Well, it's probably like, wait, what?
Malva, I will say the door you're looking at is just a staircase going down.
Okay. I guess she'll just kind of like be like, "Well, hi, bye, Gundren," and follow into like the room.
Alright. Do you open up this door?
Receptionist. Eric, do you open up this door?
I mean, we might as well check out everything around.
Who's opening the door? Gundren? Alright. You open the door. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
Jay.
22.
22? Alright. You open the door, and nothing happens. And outside, this is just a normal hallway.
Can I make the DM make a dexterity saving throw?
Why? You rolled a good Constitution save.
Did anything actually happen as he opened the door? Or...
No?
Okay, you're just being an ass.
Eric, do you go out? Do you
I
follow
will follow
Gundren?
Gundren.
Alright. You step out the door, nothing happens.
Back to what would be the other hallway then?
Now you step out the door and nothing happens to you either.
Can I have
I
my token
figured.
back now?
Oh, I forgot that I took away Anarchy's token. Are you gonna stop fucking moving it around?
I was scouting.
You can't scout when I'm talking to other people and you're walking into rooms that technically might have traps in them because you haven't investigated them.
I mean, I guess.
Alright. You may have your token back then.
Thank you.
So what would you guys like to do now that you guys are in the other hallway?
Do we see anything in this hallway?
There's a door right by Eirik, is there not?
Yes, there's
there
a
is
door behind Eirik, and there is a curtain of sorts down here.
Yeah. I would like to test the door next to me.
Alright. You test it. It is unlocked.
I would like to check for any traps.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Unnatural 20.
No traps.
Alright then. He will open the door and see what is there.
It is a staircase going down.
Alright, another staircase down to somewhere in the building. Let's see what's on the other side, shall we?
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
Alright.
Alright. I will say, as you get in this hallway, you can see the rubble in this area, and you can also see two more rooms down here. One door is ripped open, the other door is closed.
Well, it looks like this leads to the destroyed part of the mansion.
Bless you.
Alright, do we want to check the two rooms down there, or should we check the curtain?
I'm okay to check one of the rooms. I'll check this one.
Alright. Melva's checking that room.
I'll check this one. Why not?
Alright.
Ah, there's no door on that one.
Nope. That is the room that the door is ripped off of. I will say, as you guys both look into your rooms, both of them are the same. Most of these chambers have collapsed. The wooden floor is strewn with rubble. It falls away with into a foggy abyss to the south. The roof overhead is jagged and broken. Malva, as you're looking, you're remembering what part of the house this is. More specifically, the thing that is on the very bottom of this area of the house, or things.
What?
Last session you found like a bunch of like giant wolves or giant rats or something.
No, last session underneath this part of the house, you saw a bunch of giant spiders.
Right. So it's like they're directly underneath me now?
Yeah, you know based on like where you're standing compared to everything else looking out. Like you see like looking around from where you are and then looking out and seeing like the open area, you know that basically underneath you, like 2 floors underneath you, is where the spiders were.
Great. She'll just kind of keep noted, and we'll make sure she tells the people not to fall down. Then she'll look around the room though, and just like look for any like objects that were left behind, or anything shiny or important.
Nope, nothing in particular. And same with Gundren. You have the same description, but you don't know about the spiders. So
Yeah.
Also, give me a second because I've had someone redeem my cursed Skittle roulette. So I need to make sure that this is not a barf Skittle. Otherwise, I'm going to peek.
Oh no! Don't you dare check. You have to eat 5 without checking.
The first one was bad. Right off the start, bad one. Can we just make it the rule that I can just go until I get a bad one instead? Not second that. Damn you. Damn you, Jay! Alright, 2. This is a good one. Another bad one. I've had 2 out of 3 bad. 4. Good one. 5 good one. Alright. And now I have to do 5 more. Hi. Are you having one?
Good.
Fuck you, you took one of my good ones. You bitch. This is kind of an intermission of sorts, sorry.
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 Cool, I'm gonna go get some water.
Oh, there's a bad one.
Why is it every one I start off with is bad?
Why are my pants wet?
I don't know. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. 2 out of 3 are good. Good one. And good one. Hey, I only had 1 bad one the second round. Alright. To continue. Okay, so thank you, Jay and Never, for that. So Eirik, were you just gonna follow them down there, or were you gonna go check the curtain?
I was gonna follow them down there.
Okay. So you see them, you both basically see the same thing. So, you guys have checked the rooms, and there's nothing like super important down there.
Alright.
What would you guys like to do now?
Well, I guess we check the curtain and then go back to the others. It makes the most sense to me.
I agree.
Aw, but what about the skeleton in the main room, guys?
No.
I'd rather leave that fucker alone.
But why? Maybe he's a friend.
Nothing else in this fucking house has
Looks-
been friendly.
Do me a favor.
Yes.
Do me a favor.
Yes.
Unless it is a CR half or lower, don't ask about it again. 'Cause at that point, I can destroy undead.
I mean, I guess.
Wait, so is it a skeleton or like a zombie?
It is a skeleton.
I hate
Okay.
that.
Fuck. I had a plan, and now that plan's gone.
Hold on.
Yeah, he's definitely not a CR 1/2, so, I mean...
I did think so. Gundren is not going to mess with that.
Fair. Wait, did you say that it was turn on that? What did you say your thing was, or?
It was turn undead, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, for me it's destroy undead as far as if it's a CR half or lower.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
turn undead becomes destroy undead.
Okay. Was just wondering. Okay, so you guys go down and check the curtain, I'm guessing?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You pull back the curtain. It is a staircase going down.
Why are there so many fucking staircases in this place?
Yes, but I also freak out.
Jesus, small one. Where the fuck did you come from? Okay, fuck it. Where are the others? Are they still in the room they went in before?
Yeah, they're just sort of staring at the painting.
Alright, I guess we go back and talk
They're
to them
staring
now.
and then they're studying.
Right now they're doing neither.
You don't know that. I'm trying to see if I can recreate the dragon effect.
Also, Clink does currently have the draped into a very too big cape right now that he's currently holding.
Clink, what the fuck are you wearing?
It's my cape.
Okay, thank you for that, Malva.
It's adorable.
Alright, it's at some point you might want to get that altered to be more your size.
I wonder. Clink's not smart, but he knows someone's smart. So, okay. Clink gonna go to Derp real quick.
He just wants more Butterfingers.
Yes, that, and... and by Butterfingers, since there is no candy in this world, it's literally just a buttered finger.
Are you saying you wouldn't eat it?
No.
Are you saying Clink wouldn't eat
No.
it? Okay, thank you for informing them of that, Malva, because I was like, I really feel like this could go poorly. Having flashbacks.
But Clink is gonna go to Derp. He's going to accept his Butterfinger.
You're no longer stealth, by the way.
Yes. Because he's loudly chewing on a
If he was
Butterfinger.
stealth, he couldn't get it.
Sleight of hand's always a thing, but I will graciously accept it uncloaked.
Yes.
And Clink's gonna be.
So, I love this guy, and I was wondering if you could make it into an apple cake choice. And make it so I can, almost sort of like, swallow that shit way back at home.
Forgive me, my friend. I've got maybe like one word out of the 75.
Never. I did do those. Oh, god damn, you never. Why would you do it again?
Swallow.
Alright, while they're doing this, I'm gonna mute and do it, I
I
guess.
want you to make his
One.
cape into an actual cape, and if you can, either make me small, fall slower, or maybe even like fly, and then we do some magic.
One was bad.
Well, for the time being, I can at least tie it to make it there.
2 is good.
Properly fashion, but if you wish for further magic effect, I'm gonna need.
So I said when you get a second. Technically, I have a second right now while they're RPing, so.
He nods and then takes a dagger and then cuts it, so it isn't dragging along the floor anymore. It's a very bad cut, but.
I thought 3 was good. 3 was bad. 3 was very bad.
So take what's left of it and just basically hang on to this for now.
4 is bad.
Can decipher any kind of magical effect that will definitely be a benefit to you.
5 is bad. Wow. I just got 5 bad ones in a row.
Oh
I want to
God.
fucking die.
I'm listening to Lord. It's hilarious.
Never redeemed another cursed Skittle Roulette. I just got 5 bad ones in a fucking row, and I want to kill myself currently. The taste in my mouth is disgusting.
Just for reference, the taste of the bad ones tastes like every bad Bean Boozled bean mix.
Mm-hmm. It's bad. It's like the barf. It's like the barf Bean Boozled, but 1,000 times worse. Yeah. Thank you for that, Never. So, Eirik, Malva, and Gundren, are you guys gonna head back to group now, or?
Yes.
Yeah, head back to the group.
Alright.
Head back to group. Because, yeah.
Okay. Also, with this cape, there's 2 ways that I see it unfolding. Either Clink's going to use the excess cloth to make himself a glider to become a sugar glider squirrel.
Oh god damn.
Or it's going to be enchanted with feather fall.
I will say, Clink, both times as you were passing by this area, and same with Malva actually, you guys do see the skeletal figure sitting in the throne over here. I didn't mean to move him.
Yeah, I don't care about him. He ain't moving, so.
I don't like the fact that he can be moved.
Well, no, that's because I wasn't paying attention and accidentally moved him when he's not supposed to be moved.
I know, but the fact that he is
Oh, Never. It is very
is not
bad.
a fun idea.
It is disgusting.
But
That is a fair point.
Clink is now going to start using his dagger on the excess. Cloth to start trying his best to become a sugar glider.
Jesus Christ. Alright. So you guys have regrouped into, well, you guys were regrouped. Malva? What you doing?
I don't know. Malva just is like kind of frustrated because she's like, we're up here. Things happen in places in this land, and things have happened many times. There has to be something here worth something besides being sent on a mission that isn't related really to Strahd directly, but kind of is, but isn't really related. So she really is curious about the skeleton, but she's not sure what to do. So she is just kind of studying him and seeing if he will move at all, like any movements or anything. He's just going to study him for a bit.
I will say, as you're kind of looking at him, he doesn't move. So if you want to try and investigate more, you would have to get closer to him. Jeranos, thank you for the reset. You fucking scared me.
Malva will look across the room to Eirik and be like, Eirik, I don't mean to do the dumb. I really don't. But there has to be something to this over here.
You're just
so I'm
never
going
fight
to do
me.
dumb, and I
Good evening.
will
Finally have power back to pass with bedtime to do and watch the stream. Hello, Jeranos. Thank you for that. And I'm glad that you have your internet back.
And just sort of draws his gun out, ready for if something hits the fan.
All right, Malva, you start walking towards this skeleton as a voice booms across the room. Go away.
Oh, fucking great.
No.
You're still looking at the skeleton, right? And do you say no out loud?
Yeah, she's be like, no, I'm not gonna go away. This is weird. Everything is weird. This is not normal.
Alright. The creature's grip on the great sword tightens. If you have come here to destroy me,
No.
know this. I perished defending this land from evil over 4 centuries ago, and because of my failure, I am forever doomed. If you destroy this body, my spirit will find a new corpse to inhabit, and I will hunt you down. You cannot free me from my damnation, nor would I wish it. If you have come to free this land from the creature that feasts on the blood of the innocent, know this. There is no monster I hate more than Strahd von Zarovic. He slew Argynvost, broke the life of the knight I loved, and destroyed the valiant order to which I devoted my life. But Strahd has already died once. He can't be allowed to die again. Instead, he must suffer eternally in a hell of his own creation, from which he can never escape. Whatever can be done to bring him misery and unrest, I will do, but I will destroy anyone who tries to end his torment.
Are you quite done there, Edge fucking Lord?
He doesn't say anything to you. He does not
Right.
respond, but he does stand up from his throne and turn to both of you, and you guys can see his skeletal body. And I think I have a handout for him. Give me a second.
Pardon, Dick.
Oh dear God, this is.
It's fine, Jay. It's fine.
You're
It's
lying.
fine. I'm just gonna have a talk soldier to soldier.
Yeah.
Quick question.
Yeah? What's up?
Could you theoretically sleight of hand something onto someone?
Done right, yes.
It depends.
So,
It
like, say if I
depends.
have like a murder weapon and I want to plant it on someone, I can use sleight of hand, right?
Again, it's done
She's
right.
okay.
I mean, yes, technically,
Okay.
why?
Just wondering. Let's continue.
Okay.
Yeah, Malva will just kind of look at Eric and be like, I think this is more your thing.
Alright. I understand you to some degree, sir. I am also a former soldier. Devoted my life to my service. All that got me was plenty of scars and trauma. But you served, and I apologize if I butcher this pronunciation, Argynvost? I believe that's how you pronounced it. From what we can tell, he was a noble and proud silver dragon. I admittedly do not know a lot about dragons. But would a really proud and good commander of a knight group wish for his followers to stay here, rotting and consumed by their vengeance? Yes, Strahd von Zarovich is evil. There is no doubt about that. Does he deserve whatever hell he is currently in? Almost definitely. Does the rest of Barovia deserve to suffer under him? I don't think so. Now, what was done to your order, or what I assume to be done anyway, was horrible. But you should all have a chance to rest, including Argynvost. So this is my promise to you, as a soldier. If we are able to find Argynvost's remains, because I'll be honest, we saw the crypt where his bones were meant to be and they're not there, so I'm assuming they're probably scattered as trophies or something. That's what happens in war. If we find them, we will return them here, put him to rest, so you all may rest, knowing that over these long centuries, someone cared enough to pay respects to you and your order, and the mighty and proud Argynvost.
Give me a persuasion check.
This is gonna go
I
so
would-
well.
I would say with disadvantage, but as you have pointed out that you are a soldier as well, and that the people of Barovia do not deserve this, it is going to be a flat roll.
Yeah, that's fair. half decent. 12.
12. You see him look to you, Eric, and his base. You maybe you don't shudder, but sorry, I gotta follow. And that scared me. Thank you for the follow.
That, like, chill down your spine. That's probably
Yeah, that's basically what it is. It basically he looks at you, and you can basically feel his dead eyes looking into your soul, basically taking you apart as he's staring at you. Before he finally goes, it is my job to stay here until the evil that is Strahd has been destroyed. Until he is set in his own suffering, as I and my brethren have as well. Leave before it is too late.
All right. I see you are just caught up in your own revenge and hatred. Hopefully we may one day show you the error of that. Because as I said, and I promised, I intend to find the remains of Argynvast and put them properly to rest, so you all may know peace. For that is all a soldier strives to do, create peace. He sort of turns to Malva. I think we should leave, for now.
Yes.
Alright, so you guys are just, probably for the best leaving the room.
Yes.
Alright. Power company was sorting out a house down the road, and something was seriously wrong, so they had to cut power from the substation for 6 hours or so.
So, like,
okay.
I'm sure the others
also,
will have heard
Wyvern
me.
Works, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Zombies of the Apocalypse. Yeah, I will say you guys would have been able to hear him.
And like Malva is gonna kind of like lean over to Irik and be like, you know how you said that like you're gonna bring like the remains so they can all go to rest. I know where they are. They're in the castle. They're in the place where the enemy rest. So when we defeat Strahd, maybe this is something we can return to come back and do.
They're in Castle Ravenloft?
Yeah, that's when we fixed the painting, that's kind of the riddle that we were given, was that the remains are at the place of the enemy.
More like Ravensoft. Ha! Got him.
If anyone would like to take a free shot at Clink right now, I will let you. Gundren, why are you measuring from yourself to the window? I swear to God, if you're about to jump out the fucking window.
Window gang? Window gang?
To be fair, I could technically. Because it's dimly lit in this room, isn't it?
Yes, please don't. Please do not jump out the window.
No, actually.
Hey, Gudrun, you want to jump from the window?
Malva?
What is it?
Malva could jump out the window too because she is slow fall.
Sure. What is holding the curtain up at the window?
They are, what's the word? It's like curtains, basically.
It's
drapes.
Drapes, yeah. It's just like silk drapes.
What's holding them up?
What's holding them up?
Rods.
Yes.
Probably.
Honestly, probably rods, yeah. Are you looking for something in particular, or?
No, I'm trying to debate whether or not this is a good idea.
Okay.
Because on one hand, if I were to do this, light would be cast into the room, showing the dead person is protecting these that is here to as far as this dark lance that there is light. Because daylight is still active, it has not been longer than an hour.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't said anything. I will say about now. It has been an hour. So sadly, like Pass Without a Trace and Daylight would no longer be active because
Pass
we
Without
had.
Pass Without
Yeah.
a Trace was cast a little way after.
Yeah. My bad.
So it's still active.
Yeah, it definitely would have been a little bit over an hour by now, sadly, because you guys have been exploring the Tire Mansion, and this is a mansion.
Yeah, he'll just leave. Never mind. I was possibly thinking about sacred flaming the top of the curtains.
Please don't. Please don't do this. As a DM, I'm saying, please don't.
That's why I said I wasn't going to.
Yeah, don't. You gotta sacred flame the bottom so the flames will rise.
If you have a sacred flame the top, the curtains fall.
True.
But I won't.
Leaving?
We're going.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys are leaving?
Unfortunately.
I leave through window.
I grab Clink and just carry him.
Thank you.
Clink, maybe it's not a good idea to antagonize the DM again. Or
Why?
sorry, should I go further?
It's not like he lives with me and I can just get up, you know, and kind of just stand up from my chair, which I definitely wouldn't do in the middle of the stream, and just walk over to the door and fucking open it.
I think I'm gonna get murdered because I need help.
Well, this is on stream.
Alright, so you guys, do you guys just leave? I like that Crumpler also left his chair.
Comes like, I did not hear this.
Alright, so you guys just head out back all the way to the
most efficient way, but yes.
Okay, so I'm guessing you guys just all head out back to the main area?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Okay. Clink, why the
Yeah.
I'm outside. That's where we're going, right?
Alright, I think your tokens are still on this area, so I'll just drag you guys back over to this map and put you guys outside. Give me a second, because technically you guys are at the top of the map, but I will fix that in just a second.
Oh, I forgot we're on a different floor, so a different map.
I just said that.
Yeah, but I forgot that.
Oh, why are you guys moving at an angle? I'm just hitting down. You guys were moving at an angle,
Just
weird
because
angle
you're
for some
selecting a
reason.
group.
Oh, okay. Alright, so, after about probably 5 minutes of going back through the mansion, you guys are back outside. Torum is sitting there at the door, like he was told.
Big
Like the
dog.
good dino boy he is.
Big dog.
Oh, right, doggo. I almost forgot doggo.
Oh, did you?
To be fair, zoomed as it was, it didn't look like a dog.
Well, I mean, Torum isn't a dog.
No, the
No,
dog
we're
here next to
talking
this
about-
is you.
I thought you were talking about the
No.
Triceratops.
We're talking about Dante.
As zoomed out as I was, I did not think that was a dog. The token didn't look like one zoomed out.
Fair. That is fair.
What time of day is it when we emerge from the mansion?
Oh, it's day and night.
Day night?
The perpetual
Well, we went
day night.
in,
Okay.
not early morning, but we went in the morning. We've only spent like an hour in there.
Yeah, I'll say it's probably still mid-morning.
I just wanted to clarify. I didn't remember.
No, you're
It's
fine.
fine.
You're fine.
I want to start working on my glider cape.
Can we like
Right.
move and like keep going though, and like head to somewhere safe? Maybe if safety even exists in this world.
Yeah, I will say you guys do know the only other path you saw was if you guys go all the way back to the first intersection and go the opposite direction, or you guys could try and find the little foot trail that you thought you saw as you were walking into this area.
I suggest we go the other way from the split in the path.
Yeah, do we want to stick to the main road, or do we want to go off the other way, like the other little path, and maybe...
think we should stick to the main road for now. Because maybe that way we can at least find a town.
True. Is everyone else okay with that?
I have no objections.
I'm busy.
Yeah.
I don't. No, I mean like I'll go with. I'm just not responding.
I'm busy. Call back later.
As I say, I'm busy. As I just glare right at you.
Alright, so I will take you guys back to the actual map of Barovia then. And we will begin your guys' travels again. As I change it to travel music, because I feel like you guys don't want to listen to weird, creepy music during traveling, right? Although maybe you do, who knows?
I'm good.
What does it take to make my glider?
Stop! I told you I literally... I'm gonna kill you. He literally messaged me this multiple times and I've been like, okay, I'll talk to you after session because I can't do it in the middle of a session right now. Ask me again and I'll just destroy the glider.
I want it now, though.
Oh, you want it now, though?
The phrase "I once don't get."
Mm-hmm.
Also,
what's
patience
the
is a
phrase of?
virtue.
What's the phrase of? I'm stupid. Give it.
Patience is a virtue, my friend.
Anger.
Patience
Alright.
is a virtue I don't have.
Alright, so, you guys were...
Good things come to those who wait.
Alright. Let me quickly move back over to this area. Alright, so you guys begin your travels again. As I now try to remember math, because I forgot math. It's like, what is it, like? You get 3 miles?
1.5 is, or, yeah, 3 miles an hour, I think.
Okay.
3 miles per hour traveling at a standard pace.
Yeah.
Well, 1.5 is 30 minutes.
Okay. Alright, so about 45 minutes, and you guys are able to get back to the crossroads. I will say, as you guys are wandering, the path that the footpath you guys saw, it's no longer there.
Lame.
I don't know whether we should be worried that we missed it, or that we should be glad.
I am angry. It was a secret. Secret.
Secret? Kind of secret? Alright.
So I know.
Secret Santa.
Secret to someone.
Alright. Would you guys would you guys like to go left or right?
Because we came
Left,
from
because we
right.
came from the right, didn't we?
Yep.
Are you guys sure? Are you sure you didn't come from the left?
Lord
Yeah.
S, please.
Alright. Finally.
My memory may be failing, but I have a good memory.
Wait a second. Alright. As you guys are walking, are you guys talking about anything? Just kind of chilling?
I think we're just chilling.
Alright.
I have my new cape that I twirl around in.
I would like to keep an eye out.
I know Jay. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
Jay is having like Discord issues like crazy today, so I'm
Oh,
not gonna
God.
like
Oh,
roleplay
God.
this all out. But she would probably try to pick Gungeon's brain about like resting spirits and how do spirits like go to rest, and is that actually a thing? Do spirits rest? Or is rest a thing? And she'll just be like doing that inquisitive, like how does spirits work?
You know what? I actually have a response for this. That's the worst part.
Oh.
He would
Yeah.
he would respond with, generally when spirits still have things to do, or when a person or being passes on and they still have tasks to accomplish, their spirit remains restless and does not usually pass on until the task they have set out to complete is completed, whether it be by them or another.
So, hypothetically speaking, if your whole place that you grew up in kind of got destroyed, hypothetically speaking, and you were given a book because you're the only one that survived, and you were told to keep this book and it would help you, but the book has not helped you, and it's been like little messages and scary dreams being recorded in this book. Does that mean I'm being haunted by spirits that don't want to rest yet, and are they not done with me?
He's not going to pry, because that is a
Okay.
very specific thing, and he realizes this. And I will just slightly point out his passive insight is 18. And he's not going to
Cool.
pry. um, hypothetically speaking, that would indicate that there is something that they wish to accomplish.
Okay.
Whether that be scarring the one responsible, or wishing to see the one responsible redeem themselves.
It's definitely given me a lot to think about. Thank you, Gundren. Thank you.
He nods his head and then goes back to watching around the surrounding area to hopefully nothing jump them.
Eirik would like to do the same thing of like keeping an eye out as they travel.
All right. As you guys are walking, Crippler, can you roll me a d6 real quickly?
Certainly.
What did you do? No, I'm just kidding.
The tables have turned, Crumpler.
How the tables have turned.
No, it's the turns have tabled.
How the turns have tabled. All right. Crumpler. Or not Crumpler, Derp. As you're walking, you and Tor you and Torm Torm kind of gives, I guess, the Triceratops equivalent of a yelp. And as you kind of turn to look at him, he's lifting up one of his legs, and you can see that he has stepped on something.
Hey, Emilio. Oh!
Who's
I stealth.
Did he step?
Do you check to see what he stepped on?
Oh, definitely, in post-haste.
Alright, so you see that he is... Sorry, bad time to yawn. You see that he has not so much stepped on something, more so something has wrapped itself around his leg. As you see, there is rope hanging around his foot. And you kind of pull it up easily, and as you pull it off, you realize this is not normal rope. This is a hangman's noose in your hand.
Oh, well, since I've seen one of these.
And it does feel, you're kind of feeling it, and it feels heavier than it should, almost as if there were a head in it, but there's nothing there.
Check magic.
You detect magic on it, and there is nothing.
Cool, free rope.
Gundren would like to ask a question regarding that.
Yes.
Jay would like to ask a question. Does Gundren see any rope leading off the path?
No.
Okay, so it was just a portion of a hangman's noose on the Triceratops' leg.
Yeah, which is rather interesting because you guys are in the middle of nowhere. You guys don't see anything that looks like a gallows. Also, the fact that it was heavy, like it had a head in it, but it was empty. Also, the fact that it's wrapped itself around the Triceratops' legs. There's a lot of questions about this thing, but you guys continue onwards.
There's a simple answer. Barovia.
Did you know? Like about when we were going in, about kind of like the vision thing about seeing ourselves hung.
Oh
I
yeah.
can't remember if it was ourselves that we saw hung or.
Yeah. You saw yourself, your friends, and your family hung when you were first leaving Barovia, and the gallows that had been empty before.
So,
whereas
yeah,
everyone
I
else
kind
just
of
saw
that.
whereas everyone else just saw corpses.
Yeah, I mentioned that.
All right, so she does mention this to you guys.
I guess because are we walking in a forest or something like that, or is it all out in the open?
You guys are walking through a forest right now. It's like a path through the forest, basically.
Could Nava look up in the treetops and see if there's any rope from a tree or something?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Okay. Yay, dice are so freaking nice to me. That is a total of 5.
All right. Well, you didn't really need a high roll for this because as you look up to the treetops, it is covered in hanging nooses. There are hundreds and thousands of nooses hanging above you guys, and you blink and it's gone.
Oh. My heart. I have to go to sleep after this session. This is not a thing.
I'm sorry.
Mel will look to the group and be like, I don't know where we're headed. I don't know where we're going. I don't know what we're between right now. But this area was used for hangings. This area must have been used for something because it was an illusion or maybe just some kind of weird shadows. I don't know, but I just saw this forest was filled with nooses hanging from the trees just a second ago. This area was used for something horrible and horrendous, and I don't know where we're going, and I'm not sure if I'm looking forward to it.
This is Barovia. Everywhere was used for everything horrible.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it.
Alright. Do you guys continue on?
She just kind of gives the group that warning and then keeps going.
Does the group follow?
Yeah.
And I have to.
Alright. Give me a second, I think I'm about to sneeze.
Don't.
Early bless you. Pineapple.
How dare you?
Chicken.
I didn't sneeze.
Black pepper.
And I hate all of you. Because now I have the feeling of wanting to sneeze, but I can't. Alright. So you guys travel on for about 20 minutes. As you guys get to a intersection. A very large intersection. And as you guys are kind of walking, you see a signpost, a weather-worn signpost next to the road, with 3 arms and the signs pointing along the 3 branches of the road. The arm pointing north reads Kresik. Through the woods, you can see an arching stone bridge spanning a river. The arm pointing east reads Velaki, and the road slopes up gradually in that direction. And finally, the arm pointing southwest reads The Wizard of Wines. The road slopes gently downward in that direction.
Wait, wasn't one of the things that we needed in Wizard of Wine?
Krizik was the town nearest the Amber Temple, we believe. Or at least Krizik was the town we were headed to. For a supply run, let's call it.
Yes.
Yeah. I will say you guys know that Krezik was one of the nearest towns, and you know that, and even though you guys know that apparently the Wizard of Wine is south, the last road you guys took south did not lead you to the Amber Temple like you thought.
Also, isn't Wizards of Wine a place that we need to go, or am I thinking of a different campaign?
I think you're thinking of a different campaign.
Because we've never had that mentioned here.
Okay.
It probably is something in Strahd, but it's not something we have been triggered for.
Yeah.
That wine, though.
And it sounds like such a happy place. Why can't we go do the happy places?
Because we're not allowed to be happy.
Right, happiness is a falsehood.
Which way would you guys like to go?
Off to Krizik.
Alright.
Yeah, Krasnik is the destination we chose, I believe.
Okay, so 3 votes for the town. How about everyone else?
Un momento, por favor. I want to check something.
Alright.
Lourdes, I sent you something in DM.
I did see it. I'm choosing to ignore it for now.
Okay.
Is it, can I have a glider?
It's not.
It's not.
I thought...
It's something to do with a glider. It's not him asking, can he have a glider?
And Anastasia says town as well in chat.
Okay, so we have 5 votes for town. Now we're waiting on Gunman.
How big are the words on the
feel
sign?
like majority already wins.
How big are the words?
Words on the sign for. I mean, I'm trying to finish my statement, but I keep getting cut off every time.
I'm sorry.
How big are the words on the sign to Velaki?
What do you mean? I guess.
I would like to use my carpenter's tools to replace that with death.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd say
I have carpenter's tools.
I'd say with 5 minutes and a carpenter's tool check, you'd be able to do that.
Alright, well,
And
could I fill in the Malva has calligraphy tools, so when he finishes carving the words death over the words, can she use her calligraphy tools and like fill it in with like the color of her pens?
Yeah. If you guys want to take like a quick like 10-minute, 15-minute break here, yeah. I would say a calligrapher, not a calligrapher, carpenter's tool check would be, I guess, dexterity, because that's really,
yeah.
Because I think the really only thing you can use,
supposed to be.
Yeah, because most tool sets you have to use dex for it. So I say give me a dexterity check, adding your proficiency.
Yes, because I am proficient with them. Haha, so that is a... it's only +4. Okay.
I mean, +4 isn't bad.
It's not, but...
+4 is...
15 on the die. 19.
19? Alright. Yeah, so after 5 minutes, you now have written death over... You have now carved death over Velaki instead. Malvo, would you like to fill in death?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and give me a dexterity. Go ahead and give me a dexterity check, also with your proficiency, to see if you can color inside the lines.
That would be a lovely and very high 26. Thank you very much.
All right, yeah, you. 15 minutes later, and it is now a sign pointing to Krizik, a sign pointing to death, and a sign pointing to the Wizard of Wines. So congratulations, you have changed Velaki's name to Death on the sign.
Good.
Hell yeah.
Has the party just been watching this over the 10 minutes, basically?
I've been working on
Yeah.
my glider.
Oh, definitely.
Alright.
And the party
No.
knows Gundren was displeased with the events of Alaki.
True.
Anna probably would have been like kind of plucking like long strands of grass and like them together, making like a very very tiny like grass, almost a kilt. What like big
Crown?
blanket? No,
Quilt?
like, yes, quilt. Why could I was so close. Oh my god, I cannot talk today.
Kilt,
But yeah,
quilt,
she'd be-
same thing.
Yeah, she'd be making like a small little
Totally.
quilt that wouldn't be worth anything. It would just be something to do.
Okay.
And I work on my glider.
Stop bringing up the glider. I will talk to you about how you do that after. Alright. So do you guys continue on I'm guessing after
I
this?
want a glider. You have glider at home.
Glider at home. It's just a picture of Clink jumping out the window.
Yeah.
Alright. Give me a second because I am going to have to go to a different chapter of sorts.
Of course.
Well, I already went too far back. Fuck.
Can't wait till Clint becomes a werewolf.
Becomes a what?
A werewolf.
He just really wants Clink to become a werewolf. I don't know why.
We're a vampire. I think it'd be lit.
Beware, heads may roll.
Ah.
Oh, I know. I have things I need to look at in my own notes.
I hate that I lost audio to Discord when I made my joke. I
It
said,
was
many people.
appreciated.
I said beware, heads may roll.
Yeah. And then a lot of people appreciated it.
Good.
Yeah.
Lost all audio and it made me sad.
Alright, so you guys continue. I need to mark this area real quickly because I'm going to be coming back to this page in a second. So you guys continue start making your way downtown, walking fast. Gundren, can you roll me a d12?
I mean, I guess.
And Shy, can you roll me a d8?
I guess.
Oh.
Oh god, I'm
Oh, I see what's happening. I was
Five.
confused at
5?
first, so now I see what's happening.
Okay,
You see
so
clearly now.
The
5.
brain has fallen.
Alright. And finally, Eric, can you roll me a d6?
A D6, you said.
Yes.
5.
5. Alright.
I don't
Okay.
like this.
So as you guys cross over, as you guys are just kind of making your way, you guys cross over the bridge, and the river is rushing by underneath you guys very quickly. So, and I will say that you guys did see a path up here. There was no sign that showed what this path was going to, but there was a footpath that was going up here as well. A traveled footpath. So you guys could tell that there was something up there. I probably should have said that before, but I'm saying it now because I forgot. So as you guys are kind of just walking, on the other side of the bridge, you guys see 5 individuals just kind of looking around, basically. Doesn't seem like they're doing a lot. They're just kind of watching you guys a bit.
They've already seen us.
Give me a stealth check with disadvantage, because you can't just disappear after they've already started looking.
Oh, good, that's fine.
What do these people look like?
What do these people look like? You see, 3 of them are men and 2 of them are women. The 3 men are very, hairy, I guess. Like, they have, very long beards, very long hair. The women...
Did my wish come true?
The women, seem to be, regular,
I didn't know it was your wish
humans.
to be killed by bears.
Yeah, that and.
But yeah, so they seem to just be humanoids.
So easy to kill. Let's get him.
Jesus Christ.
Hello there?
You see one. Hold on a second. Where did this just go to? I just had this. What the fuck?
EPKS right now, it's fine.
No.
New character time.
You see, one of them step forward and go, "Hello, sorry. We were just simply looking for our traps that we thought we had placed here, but they are no longer here."
Just gonna insight that, just to be careful.
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
I'm
don't-
actually rolling decently.
I'm not.
I rolled
So-
an 18.
22.
That's an 18 on the die. 26.
26, 22, 18. This guy is full of shit. This guy is a fucking liar and possibly a thief. You have no idea.
Alright. What were you trying to trap around here then?
Well, around this area we usually trap otters. They make pretty good. Sorry, I realized as I said that. We usually trap otters around this area. They make pretty good caps in the wintertime.
Those are usually raccoons.
Triggered.
Their
I've never
character,
heard of
they're coonskin caps, not otter skin caps.
But if they're lying.
Go on, I'm fine.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Gundren's gonna grab his warhammer and pull it out. Okay. You have two options. Either you quit your lying, or your skull gets bashed into the ground, and you get to pass on not so peacefully.
Gundren, do you have to be violent towards these people? I mean, yes, they were lying, but maybe they had good reason for that.
You see him kind of glance over
Can I
you
please roll
guys.
intimidation?
Yeah, give me an intimidation check with disadvantage.
A skill I'm proficient in.
With disadvantage, so.
Why is the cleric proficient in intimidation?
You're gonna hate this. The lowest roll is a 17 on the die.
Alright, what's the total?
23.
23? The thing you had to beat was 24, and I really hate saying that. But the thing you had to beat was 24. As he kind of just looks at you and kind of gives a smirk, and just kind of go. And out of curiosity, is your warhammer silver?
No.
All right.
Fuck.
As he kind of looks to his four others, and his smile grows, and you guys can see sharp teeth in his mouth as within seconds you see them, all five of them, start to transform into these wolf-like creatures. Everyone roll me initiative.
Oh, this didn't you fucking gun?
You have advantage on this, Irish.
I do.
All right. I do need to take us to a random battle map real quickly, because I don't actually because I don't have a battle map for right here.
That's a pretty good initiative.
Hello, Wasabi. Are you coming to say hello? Yes,
My
we're good.
cursed sword is currently in dagger form right now.
Nice.
Yes, you can't do much damage to them. All of us.
Actually, someone here has a silver short sword.
And
Mwah.
someone else here also has a silver sword. Sword short? Did I say sword short or short sword?
Sword short.
Sword short. Okay.
Sword.
Either
I mean,
way,
I'm not
it's fine.
surprised Rictavio's is fucking silvered, but
I have
Yeah,
two
we
third
found-
level spell slots
We
left.
found one inside a death house that I kept because everyone else was gathering stuff and Malva really wanted it because she's a monk. But I was like, no, I found nothing, and then she gave it
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm such a nice girl.
to me.
You guys can see the map, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys can. Do you see darkness?
I see a very grey
I
map
see,
and
I
just
see
my
my
token.
I see both my tokens, but the is completely black.
Well, I see what you would tend to see. I see the ring, and like if you come look at my screen, I see what you would tend to see.
Yeah.
I
What
see
did
circle,
Yeah, I see
circle of our tokens, and then a
Yeah,
slightly lighter, a slightly gray circle on the outside of the white circle.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
it's.
This is just
they
a
updated.
dark vision, I think.
Yeah, because it's 60 feet of dark vision for me. 50 of.
Crumpler, can you see the other tokens?
Nope.
Fuck. What's your character? Go ahead, sorry.
Ooh.
You say Melba technically can't see anything because she does not have dark vision, but as a player, I see the map.
Okay. Because I will say it's not dark, so.
I like this.
Okay.
It's pretty. It's like a spotlight.
Why is this? All of your things have sight, and I copied you from the right thing. It might have.
It's
Hold
probably
on.
something with the map
It,
because it's moving as I move the token. So.
does that fix it, Crumpler? Out of curiosity.
Okay, we're starting wanting to leave the room.
The thing is, I never seen this type of dark vision before. I mean, this fog of war before.
Yeah. By the way, I also see absolutely nothing.
You also so you got, neither of you guys see the map or
No,
the other
I saw
tokens.
it. I saw it before, but it's all grey now, and all I see is my token.
Okay.
That's because he doesn't have dark vision.
Okay. So I'm gonna make sure you guys have dark. Well, because Malva, but Malva can see though. Wait, Dragon, can your character see?
Isn't she Way of Shadow?
Way of Shadow doesn't give dark vision.
No, Way of Shadow doesn't get. Because she's also halfling, but halflings technically don't get dark vision either. Nightshade, can you see now?
No, I'll try refreshing.
What the fuck?
I don't know. It worked. It was working at the beginning, but it suddenly stopped working.
Try going into the map settings and removing all fog of wars.
Page settings. Fog of
Like
war.
like any line of sight, any fog of war thing like that.
Okay. So fog of war.
Lighting.
Fog of war and
fog of war.
Okay, so you guys should be able to see
Yeah.
that then.
I can see now.
Okay. Which is weird because you guys, your tokens before were able to see, and all I did was copy your tokens over from the other page. So I don't know what happened.
Because this map had fog of war on it as default, and then and it took people's dark vision settings as the site for fog of war.
Alright. So I will start adding you guys to the initiative order. Sorry. I apologize greatly for
I
that.
got time. I had time to go take my kitty out of my room because she was stepping on the keyboard and she almost turned off my computer, so that was going to be bad.
Oh, jeez.
I put a Burger King crown on our cat, and she has not moved yet.
You have broken the cat. Congratulations, you have broken the cat.
My kitty's going to sit outside the door and meow forever now, and I'm like, meh.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why didn't you drag out 4? 5.
Totally not terrifying. It's fine.
Yeah, of course not.
Are
okay.
they medium-sized creatures?
Werewolves? Werewolves are medium creatures, yes.
Oh, okay.
Alva is a small creature.
You guys can go also move yourself like to however you guys would be aligned before this before the attack. Clink, I don't think you'd actually be behind them.
I was I was in the middle of pickpocketing him, and then he transformed.
Pinky promise, no crossy.
No.
That's what I thought.
But it would be like, oh,
I'm really proud of all of your initiatives, guys. Good job. Well done. Please ignore mine.
Does it? Oh. I was about to say, wait, does it say soon?
Why is it? You said it says 13 for you.
Okay. Yeah. That's
Please
okay.
load, you fuck.
I'm 14.
I'm
I
so angry at
promise
roll 20
you,
right now.
Shy. I rolled lower anyway. I rolled the 7. The monk will punch last, I promise. Punch last. Oh, that's right. I have to get up earlier tonight.
oof. This is the first night that I don't. This is the first night I don't have to wake up early.
I have to wake
I
up
have to
early.
wake up at 2:30 a.m. Do you guys have to wake up at 2:30 a.m. too?
Yes.
No, I don't have to wake up that
Yay,
early.
Crumpler!
I feel like I will, but
News never sleeps.
Sleep is for the weak.
I just work for a shitty job that makes me start at 4 a.m.
Me too.
Your job is not shitty, Crumpler. You work for a company that you really like. Don't even give me that. Don't even start with me, Crumpler. You like the news.
what if a
Well, I like it
dinosaur
now.
turns into a werewolf?
A what?
Also, Tots, or Lord,
Yes. Yes.
don't forget that to select the
I know.
thing when
I
you
know.
roll.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Okay, because I just saw that Victavio's initiative didn't auto add, so I thought you didn't know.
I know what I'm doing. Fight me.
I
Did
don't.
you know?
I know you know, but I just wanted to help in case you didn't.
Oh no! But look,
Yeah,
something's
that's
rolling lower.
Yay! I go before a wolfie.
Sweating.
Bastard.
From what I can tell, none of the werewolves could possibly go before you,
Yes,
Clink.
Yeah.
but it's still too close.
All
I
right.
don't like it.
Clink, you're the first person up. What would you like to do?
Hi, me still. I'm gonna take the one that's by themselves,
All right.
and I'm gonna stab with my silver short sword.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your silver sword. Blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
Sword.
Because this is my primary short sword that I use.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
I rolled a 17 on die, so I'm pretty sure that hits.
That'll hit. Yep.
Alright, so that's a d6 plus 5 plus 3d6. I'm gonna use roll 20 for this.
A d6 plus what? Plus what?
Plus 5 plus 3d6 for sneak.
Oh, yeah. Sneak attack. I was like, plus what? Plus what? What?
d6 plus 5. So 9
Alright.
damage from a silver sword.
Okay.
And then 3d6 from sneak attack.
Alright. A brutal blow, to say the least. This is a heavy hit to this werewolf.
Alright, and I'm going to attack with the dagger.
Offhand attack?
As my bonus attack. Yep.
Okay.
That is a 10 plus 8 for 8.
Alright, and this, I'm guessing this is not a silver dagger.
No, but it is a magical weapon.
Doesn't matter. It's specifically silver weapons, even if it's a magical weapon, sadly.
I'd
No.
say
No.
slashing, piercing, and slashing for non-magical attacks.
Oh,
are
yeah,
not
yeah, it
made.
is.
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
fuck.
because
Yeah, I misread it, sorry.
Played werewolves against before. Wow, that sentence made no sense. Yeah. But yeah, it's non-magical or silvered.
All right. Go ahead and roll me damage for
So
that.
a
You do not have
single
sneak attack.
D4. I know, and it's just a single D4 for
All
1
right.
point of damage, but it has a wound.
All right.
And
Please load for me.
guess
Roll
I'm-
20, please.
I am stuck here because I use bonus action to attack.
Yep. All right. It is this werewolf's turn, and he is going to go for the closest target, which is sadly Durham. And he is going to make a He's going to make
we did not.
his first attack with a bite.
We did not form the meat shield around the
16.
wizard like we should have.
Shield.
Shield. All right. Then he's going. So as it kind of goes out to bite, a magical force field appears as Dirk brings up his arms like this, and its bite basically flies off of him as the werewolf, now angry, swipes at him with his second attack with his claws, which will be a 16 again. As it bounces off of the shield again. And that will be the end of its turn. Gundren, it is your turn.
Gundren turn. It is Gundren turn. Okay.
Gundren turn.
Gundren turn. Gundren do thing. Gundren going to protect Wizard.
Wizard doesn't seem like he needs much protecting right now.
I know.
Oh no, he will.
If I stand here, am I flanking with the dog or no?
With the dog? No, the dog. Eirik, is Dante the Mastiff initiated in combat? Will you be having him attack?
No.
Okay. So sadly, he is not in combat.
He is going to. The idea was he would stay behind me.
Okay, so I will move
It's
him
just
behind
I am
you.
not able to control his token, so.
Oh, oh, wait, I forgot. Okay. Gundren, go ahead and do your thing as I try and fix this.
Okay. So I instead choose the one the Clink is behind.
Alright. You are now flanking.
Good. I lay my hand on him, and at 3rd level I cast Radiant Grasp.
What the fuck type of thing is that for me?
No, that is nothing. That's
oh,
not
it's attack roll?
Remember, that's my Radiant version of Inflict Wounds.
Alright.
Cool.
So, with advantage, that is a 27 total to hit.
27? That'll hit.
That was one off from a nat 20, and that's sad. That makes me sad.
Oh.
However, I'm not as sad about the damage.
Alright. Jay?
This Clay probably died finally.
Yeah, his Discord's
Oof.
gone again.
Also, quickly, before he comes back, I should say, sort of wounding, hit points lost to this weapon, damage can be regained only through a short or long rest.
Okay. I don't think any of these werewolves have healing, so don't worry.
I didn't know, so I just wanted to say.
Okay.
That was 39 points of radiant damage.
39?
39.
Alright.
It is 5d10.
Alright. Gundren, how would you like to do this?
Oh, radiant light just explodes through his eyes and he just drops.
Alright. That is one werewolf, removed from the initiative. Anything else, Gundren?
Oh, why am I full health again? Yeah, man, rest.
Because I copied you from another page.
There we go. Now I'm back down. Okay, so.
I do as a bonus action. That's it.
Oh, you said what
well,
can
actually,
I?
no, I take that back.
What do you have as a bonus action?
I will use my last remaining first level spell slot to cast Shield of Faith on.
Your Discord cut out, Joe, so.
Also, can you like? Can't you not do that?
Shield of Faith on Derp, increasing his AC by a further 2.
Okay. What level spell was your first spell?
First spell was a 3rd level.
3rd level. Okay. And what spell level is Shield of Faith?
First.
First? Alright, so you would be able to do that then.
I thought it was one spell, one cantrip.
We haven't.
Yeah, but that's exceedingly limiting.
Yeah, so we haven't. Usually, how I rule it and how I know Jay rules it is if you cast a spell slot that is 2nd level or higher, the next spell, if you cast it as a bonus action, has to be lower than 2nd level. You cannot cast 2 of the same level or 2 higher than 2nd level.
Okay.
So, because otherwise, like, there's a lot of like bonus action spells that aren't cantrips, and there's not a lot of bonus action cantrips. So it's like kind of lame to limit things like that. So, anything else, Gundren?
That's it.
All right. Derp, your AC is currently increased by an extra 2. As it is now this werewolf's turn, and it is going to go for the closest thing to it, which is going to be Malva. So it is going to bite. It is going to go for a bite at you, Malva.
Okay.
That's going to be a 10 to hit, which I'm assuming will miss.
Yes. It's a big miss, he said.
Alright. And then it is going to try and claw at you this time. Also with a 10. God, I'm rolling like fucking shit.
Major suck.
Alright, I'm getting physical dice out.
He's gonna
Fuck
pay for
this. Alright.
It's okay, I got them next time. I will get them.
Eric, it is your turn.
Alright then. Well, let's see how much this fucking does. And he pulls his gun out of his pocket and shoots the one in front of Derp. I'm gonna do it as... It's not right next to him. I'm gonna spend a grit so I have advantage on the shot.
Alright.
And I'm going to do it as sharpshooter.
Alright. Go ahead and make that attack with advantage.
Like a dangerous combo.
Okay, let's see. Action. 19 to hit.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll that damage.
1d10 plus 14.
And that's this one, right?
Yep.
Alright.
17 points of non-magical and non-silvered piercing damage.
Alright. So that is going to be halved, so it's going to be 8 damage instead.
Mm-hmm.
Rounding up. So, you take out your gun and you shoot it off, and it is a very solid hit to the side, but you can see that even though it hits, it kind of almost gets pushed out a little bit. Like, it's basically like his skin like kind of forces it out and it falls to the ground.
Eric just sort of calls out, "They need something special to properly do damage." I'll try again, but here we fucking go. Not spending a grit, but I will sharpshooter.
Alright.
Same one again.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack.
Absolutely misses.
What'd you roll?
2 on dice, so...
Alright, yeah,
like,
that'll...
Even with... That's a 6 total, so yeah.
Okay.
Like, even if I had my full bonus, that would miss.
Yeah. Basically, as you are lining up your shot, Dante kind of nudges you from behind because he has never heard you shoot your gun, so he is a little bit more nervous, so he kind of nudges you with its head, and you kind of turn slightly at the last second, and the bullet goes between the werewolf and Gundren. Gundren, you hear this bullet whiz by your ear.
He doesn't move.
Wait, shit, 1 second.
Oh no.
What's my misfire range?
That is a good.
I misfire.
Oh.
I have misfired.
Yeah. Isn't your misfire range 2?
It is. I rolled a 2. I have misfired. So, I don't entirely know how. So, man.
I don't know either. This is the first time this has happened.
So,
I never played Gunslinger.
So, like, he goes to shoot, and there is the bang, but there's also a ah, shit. The weapon has misfired. The weapon cannot be used again until I spend an action to try and repair it.
Alright. So, your gun has misfired then. You are now gunless.
Just, shit. I'll fix that next time.
Alright.
I do not believe there is anything to do as a bonus action. So, yeah.
Dungeon, the cleanup crew up here.
Yeah. That is my turn.
Alright, Derp, it is your turn. There's a werewolf in front of you.
Yeah, just as a point. My gun has misfired, but it is not yet broken.
Okay. If you roll a nat 1,
There is
it's
a
broken,
difference
right?
between the two. No, broken, like, if I roll a 1 or a 2, it misfires. If I then fail on the Tinkerer's tool check, then it breaks, and I must repair it at a quarter of a cost of the firearm.
Fun! Alright.
Which is a lot.
Alright, Derp!
And, okay, just, I will note down how much the repair cost would be.
Okay, thank you.
Do you want me to round it up or down, or leave it as the fucking half?
I'll say round it down.
Okay, so that would cost me 62 gold. If it breaks, I would have to,
Pay to get it
repair
fixed.
62, which... No, I fix it myself, but I have to, like...
pay for materials.
Yeah, pay for materials and stuff.
Okay.
I'm just gonna...
Crippler looks so excited. Oh god.
Am I about to get fireballed?
Alright. First things first. Main action. Disengage.
Alright. Where would you like to go to?
5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna go behind Turum, and it's where I'm gonna reach up to one of his horns and cast magic weapon and make his horns magical.
Alright.
And so that's main action, bonus action, and then I order Turum. I'm ordering him to attack.
Okay, I'm attacking the closest werewolf, or... Alright.
Attacking the closest one to him.
Okay, go
what
ahead.
Does it cost to, like, make an order for him?
Free action, I
It's
think.
free action, because he's just not really an animal companion.
Oh, so it's just better Beastmaster.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think because technically he raised it himself, it's just a friend.
Yeah, it's basically he's an ally that it basically acts amongst my turn. So Turum rolls. He rolls a 15.
15 hits.
Alright.
Roll me damage.
And his horns are now magical, so they get through that.
Okay.
Really give a wizard a dinosaur.
Cause his character, it would make sense.
I paid good
I'm not
money
saying it's a
for
bad thing.
I paid good money for this boy. Alright, that's gonna be 30 magical piercing.
Alright. A heavy stab, basically in its neck, as Turum thrashes its horn into this werewolf's neck. Malva, you are splattered with werewolf blood as Turum rips his horn back out. The werewolf is still standing, but that was a cheap shot if it's ever seen one.
That was not a cheap shot. That was just amazing. Going up against a dinosaur.
Alright.
It's never seen one.
The remainder. And then with the remainder of my movement, 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna keep concentration on the magic weapon.
All right.
Cool.
You know
Next.
what's even worse?
What?
When I get access to 5th level spells, I can cast Holy Weapon on Torum.
We don't need a holy magical weapon. All right, this one is.
Holy weapon makes it magical as well.
Oh god.
Oh.
This
Dang.
one is. This
Hey, Duncan,
werewolf.
cast that on my gun. I want to kill Strahd.
No. This werewolf is going to run up to you, Gundren, after seeing you just annihilate its friend. I will say, as you guys, as you did that to the werewolf, as it collapsed to the ground, it reverted back into its human form, which was one of the men. I'm rolling physical dice because fuck roll 20. It's going to be a 19.
19 hits.
All right, so it is going to do. It just was with its bite, by the way. So it's going to do. Please, actually, fuck. Roll 20 is lagging so badly for me right now, and I'm going to punch it.
Please don't, because that means you punch your computer.
I'm asserting dominance. Alright, so you take 9 damage as this bite sinks into your side. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. As you feel this bite, and it feels like something is trying to pierce its way in. 19? Alright. You start to black out, but then you kind of like shake it from your eyes, and you're perfectly fine. And with its second attack, it is going to claw at you. This time being a 7 to hit, so I'm going to assume that misses.
Nah, definitely not.
Alright. So, Anastasia, it is your turn.
Okay. Oh my god, my mouse keeps spazzing out. Okay. Oh my god. Hold on. Right, sorry. I was going to cast Entangle, but, I didn't.
That
It's
would
like
hurt.
a 20 radius.
Yeah, 20-foot radius.
So that's what like. I don't want to give my. Oh my god, only people like. Oh,
That
I
was
would
good
get so
deal.
many in here.
Yeah, we're too grouped up already in combat.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cast Firebolt.
I thought you were about to say fireball. I was like, wait
Yeah,
a
I'm just
second.
gonna cast
You're gonna firebolt that werewolf?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Dang, everyone's too close for Entangle. Alright, anyways, fireball.
Oh my god, I am rolling like crap. That's 10.
10, your firebolt barely misses it. It kind of dodges out of the way at the last second.
Dang. Okay, and then bonus actions. Oh my god, mouse, stop. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Okay, that's it.
Alright, it is now Rictavio's turn. He is going to run up to this werewolf and take out his cane. And you guys, I don't know if you guys have seen him pull out his like actual sword, but he takes apart his cane and pulls out a long silver short sword as he swings it at this werewolf. And I'm gonna roll physical. Well, I'll see how Rictavio's luck is tonight. On roll 20, let's see. 16 is going to hit, so it does do the 5 damage to this wolf. And he is going to make a second attack after. With Rictavio's second attack, well, if roll 20 actually loads, assuming. His second attack is going to be a 19, which will also hit, and will do an additional 5 damage. So you guys watch as both swings of his sword, basically 1-2 with his short sword, cuts along the side of it. This this werewolf as it yelps in pain. That is all for Rictavio's turn, so Malva.
Oh my gosh, it's me! Hello, werewolf friend. I don't like you here, so with my first attack, I'm going to take out my tiny little, what is it called? A sickle. And I'm going to go slice with him.
Alright.
And what's cool about my monk is that she has key-empowered strikes now, so this counts as a magical attack.
That's only
Nice.
for your fists, not for your weapons.
Alright, then never fucking mind. Sorry, I'm looking salty because I can't math right now. Damn it. 26.
That'll hit.
Okay.
We can do
That
the
is
same
10
damage.
damage.
Is this with the sickle?
Yeah, I already called it, so I can't change my mind and do two
Alright.
one-armed strikes, so.
Alright. Sadly, that will only do
Fuck.
5 damage, but you will be able to use your second attack with your fist instead, if you want.
That was my plan.
Okay.
Second attack, boop, that's a natural 20.
Alright.
27.
What's the max damage you can do?
Max damage I can do is 8.
8? Alright, so it'll automatically take 8 damage, and then you roll your next damage.
Yeah, 4 plus 7. So 7 more, so 15 altogether.
Alright. That is another hefty hit, but it is still standing. It is barely, though.
Wait, Malva, what's your martial die? Like, what die is your fist right now?
Should be D6.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah, so
Why
an
was it a
8
D4? Oh,
definitely should not be your max.
okay, never mind. Oh my god, okay, 10 total, and I'll roll a D6. Shit, math. 10 plus 8, so 18.
Alright. So, it'll technically... Ooh, fucking... God damn it. Alright, so it only would take an additional 3... Yeah, it is still, even with this additional 3 damage, it is still alive. Again, still barely, but it is still alive.
Also, just so you know, your if you didn't, your sickle can also do that D6. Because it's
Yeah, I know.
technically is
I
a
rolled the
monk
D6.
weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making
I
sure.
rolled it as a D6. For some reason, I looked at Dart and I thought it was D4 all the way down for the other things I have, but it wasn't. So I'm just whatever. Then that will be all she does because she's gonna trust the dino behind her.
Alright. Next up is this werewolf. And it is going to go up behind you, Malva, seeing you slaughtering its friend. And it is going to attack with advantage. Its first attack is going to be its bite. And that is going to be, with advantage, a 17 to hit.
That's my armor class.
Alright, so sadly that will hit then. It is going to do... What was the damage, please? Okay. It's going to do... It only does 8 damage to you as this bite hits you, but I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Con. Cocked. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Alright, you pass. Nothing happens as this bite sinks into you. It is going to do its second attack with its claws at you. And that is an 18 to hit.
It's...
Alright. So this instead will do... please. Roll 20, why do you keep freezing it on me randomly? I'm just trying to do rolls. Ah! Alright. It is going to do not 2d8. Whoa, that'd be a lot. So it does 10 damage, sadly. So that is 18 damage that you take this turn.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of its turn. So next up is Clink. Top initiative.
I go here. And
How do you get to there? What is your path to get to there?
I have 40 feet movement.
All right. Just want to make sure.
Alright. Oh, I forgot. That was not shown to others. But she saw it, so that's all that matters. Alright. And I'm gonna attack this one.
All right.
Silver short sword.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Advantage. That was 12 plus 8, so dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That's gonna hit.
Yep.
Roll damage.
That's 4d6 plus 5.
I was gonna say, wait, you don't get sneak attack, but technically you do because an ally is within 5 feet. So.
Yep. And I have an advantage.
Yes. All right. So it will take the full 19 damage. It is still up. It is a hefty hit, not like a crippling hit, but it is definitely a good hit.
And I'm going to use my cursed short sword on that one.
All right. What form is that in right now?
It's in short sword.
Okay.
And it's gonna go to the long sword next turn, so I'm gonna put it away after this.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll, not with advantage.
Actually, with advantage because I have tactics.
Fucking all right, with advantage. God damn it.
So that's 14 plus 8, so 22.
22 hits.
And that's just a d6 of damage.
All right.
Or 4.
For 4 damage. All right.
And he has a wound.
All right. This is not a magic weapon though, right? Or is it a magic weapon?
It's my
All right. All right. So next up, anything else? All right. So it's actually going to be that one's turn. So go ahead and roll that damage.
D4, and he can make a Constitution saving throw. He takes 4 necrotic damage.
4 necrotic damage. All right. He's not going to make the Constitution saving throw because right now he's going to make its first attack against you. Because he has advantage against you. So he's going to bite at you.
Is that an actual 20?
I think it is.
It is.
It is.
Does Clink still have a reaction?
What?
Does Clink still have his reaction?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I want to hear the damage first.
Alright. So the damage you take would be an automatic 10 damage.
Okay.
Alright, so do you take the 10 damage or? Because it would be 10 damage and then I have to roll.
Because with this one I can choose after I hear the damage, right?
For evasive?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Evasion?
For the
Uncanny
uncanny
dodge, yes.
dodge, when you take damage, you may use your reaction to halve. Sorry, it's when you take. I think it's like melee damage or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I can. So I get to hear the damage first before I choose whether I want to have
It's
to.
an attack that you can see.
Any attack you see doesn't have to be melee.
Yeah. Okay. So it would be an automatic 10 plus 6. So it would be 16 damage if you want to take it, or you can have it. Alright? So you do take the 16 damage, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. Since this was a nat 20, the DC is upped by 1.
Okay.
What if I told you that was a nat 1?
I wouldn't be so sure because you want to turn into a werewolf.
I actually don't, and actually was a nat 1.
See, yikes. Gonna have to look into this. Alright.
There are no.
Oh my god.
Well, sorry, no. There are set rules on lycanthropy. It's just they suck.
Yeah. That's why I didn't want it.
Yeah.
Best advice? Talk to Jaranos about this because he did something with it in a campaign he ran for me.
Alright.
Oh, don't worry, I'm sure it's
Jaranos,
fine.
I will be messaging you later.
I have also done something
So,
with lycanthropy.
I want to point
I've
out.
done it with you.
Shh,
I know.
don't worry, guys. Cleric doesn't have remove curse prepared or anything.
It's fine. Then he's going to make his claw attack against Rictavio, not with advantage, which is only going to be a 14, which I think misses Rictavio. Nope, it's going to hit Rictavio. Rictavio is squish, apparently, and I did not realize. So Rictavio takes 9 damage as this werewolf slashes at him. And that is going to be the end of this werewolf's turn. So Gundren, it is your turn.
Cool.
There's a werewolf at your side.
It'd be cool if we just became a party full of werewolves.
I don't think so.
Nah.
And go and kill Strahd in wolf form. Sounds lit.
I feel like this would not be a good thing.
What?
A party full of lycanthropes killing Strahd.
It wouldn't be.
This is assuming you have control of that form.
That
Yeah.
sounds lit.
I'll move to this side of him.
Alright.
And I would like to make a slight request that anybody within 10 feet of me gets out of within 10 feet of me.
Hey, you can't do that.
Yeah, that's
Where-
kind of
hold on.
impossible.
Way ahead of you.
Well, then let's see how this goes.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck between a dinosaur and a wolf I'm sorry.
Yeah, so
I'll
you
go
are
down
going to be
Tuesday.
getting... You're going to get 1, 2, 3 wolves, and also Malva and Clink.
Well, actually, 4 wolves. In Mount.
No?
The other wolf is 15
This
feet.
wolf is 15 feet. I just did the measurement.
Clink.
Clink is not
That's
a wolf yet.
Clink is not a wolf. Technically, Clink doesn't know he's a wolf. Clink was just bit.
I'm starting to
To be fair,
regret not
they're-
doing patient defense.
And to be fair, technically that doesn't take effect right away.
I know, I'm making jokes. It's funny, haha.
I'm gonna take my action and use Necrotic Shroud.
Necrotic Shroud?
I need charisma saving throws.
Why? I hate you.
Charisma saving throws? Alright.
Yes. From
Alright.
anything within 10 feet of me.
Just roll my -2 real quick.
Alright.
Alva succeeds.
I
1,
got
I'm
a
very
10.
happy with that 21.
2,
Fail.
3. Alright, 3 wolves rolled.
None of them succeeded.
I fail.
Clink. Can you
I
put
rolled a 10 total.
put it in chat so I can also see? I'm keeping track of things.
And I
Alright.
rolled a 12 -2.
Malva's the only one that succeeds. Once per
Alright.
turn, once per long rest as an action, you can transform, causing all within 10 feet to make a charisma saving throw, DC 14, or be frightened of you until the end of your next turn. This lasts for 1 minute or until you end it as a bonus action. Once in your turn, you can have one attack or spell deal 6 points of extra necrotic damage to one target, as black skeletal wings unfurl from my back.
That just means I can't step closer to you, right?
Yes.
Because it's not fear? Okay.
Okay.
Is this an Asimar thing?
Yeah.
Fallen Asimar thing.
Yeah. Yes,
Ah.
D&D. Hello, Rabbit. Hi, how are you today?
I don't think you'd actually told us your race before, to be fair.
The second best Azamar.
I will say, you guys have been able to tell he was an Azamar. This is the first time he's shown something that he's a fallen Azamar. You guys have never seen him do anything that shows the fallen Azamar side of
I
him.
will say, so here's a fun fact for you. You ready to hear the frightened status condition?
Yes?
Frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. Creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
That really sucks for Clink.
Yeah. Well, all rolls right now would be static for me, standard.
No, because Gundren is with an eyesight of
Yeah,
you,
but
so you have disadvantage.
No, but
Yeah, but advantage, so they go standard.
yeah,
Oh,
because he
sure.
has pack tactics and
Flank-
stuff,
yeah,
so he
flanking,
gets advantage,
pack
and then he
tactics,
gets
yeah.
disadvantage, and then blah 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 blah.
Alright. So that's your action.
That was
Any
action.
bonus action? How are you doing this evening, Rabbit? Hopefully you're having
so
a great
I'm still
night.
holding concentration on Shield of Faith. So you still have an extra 2 to your AC, Derp.
Yay.
Who is, I see how far away from me now. Good lord, man. Wizard's going to wizard.
Yeah, Wizard's gonna wizard with his head. Triceratops.
Let's see.
Yep.
He's clueless to what's going on. Hasn't played D&D in ages. That is fair, Rabbit. Welcome to the stream,
Oh,
though.
no.
They're fighting
look pretty-
werewolves.
You look pretty bad, don't you?
Glad I wasted a net one on a saving throw, to be honest.
Fair. You look pretty bad, don't you, Malva? Sorry, health-wise.
Yeah, I'm like, 12 away from being bloodied.
Cool, take a healing word, 2nd level.
Okay, thanks.
And that is going to be only 10 points, but it's 10 points you didn't have before.
I'm 5 away from being.
That is
I just realized.
amazing.
Clink is also very hurt, yeah. Alright,
No, I'm fine.
is that everything, Gundam?
That is all.
Alright. It is now this werewolf's turn. Sadly, it was not under the effect, so it does have advantage against you, Malva, as it is going to make its bite attack against you. And with
Why do I
advantage,
keep wanting to call them kitty cat?
with advantage, that's going to be an 18.
Oh, that does hit.
Alright, that is going to do, hopefully not 10 damage. That's going to do 6 damage. And then I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oh, good. Hey, look at me rolling 21 on my saving throws. I'm so proud.
Nice. Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
So, you pass. It's going to use its next attack against Torum. Crumpler, do you know the AC for Torum?
No, let me give it 13.
13? Alright. I'm just gonna put that in there just so that I actually... that's on his actual token, that way I know. It is going to make it a singular attack against Torum then, as you stabbed it in the neck. That is going to be a... well, it's going to be an 11 to hit, so it is going to miss. So, Eirik, it is your turn.
Right.
Again, when
So
I play
to
D&D,
repair
I
my
play tabletop, so I'm
misfired gun,
clueless with
I
online.
must
That
make
is
a
fair.
Tinkerer's Tool check as my action.
Alright.
Now, it doesn't state what stat this Tinker's Tool check is.
It is
So-
dexterity.
Investigation. Yeah.
I was gonna say, it was...
I thought
I
it'd be
would have reckoned...
investigation. No, I've got the intelligence.
Well, no, because I think this is more of I'm trying in combat to fix it quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So this would be dexterity.
If you have proficiency, then
So this is a Tinker's Tool check. DC of 8 plus my misfire, so DC 10.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20, I'm completely fine, and it is repaired.
Alright, so that was your action.
Woo!
Yeah, that is my action. He sort of pulls like a quick tool or something out of his pocket, just fucking bullet got stuck. Sort of the barrel clicks and the spent bullet sort of falls out the chamber onto the ground. I have to fix that up properly later. Anyway, that's me fucking turn because I can't do anything else when you move bonus action.
Alright, Derp, it is your turn.
Alright. Let's see. Right, left, right, left, right, left.
Middle.
Like, I know we got the killer combo going on here, but it's okay. Which one won't screw everyone up?
I mean, if you kill Malva, it doesn't screw anyone up besides Malva. So, yeah.
Please don't hit Malva. I as a person, I'm like, please don't.
Out of character, it is my opinion you attack the one to the left of Malva.
Alright.
That is just my opinion, though.
Alright, so I get minus sight on the one on the left, and
Alright.
Derp will firebolt at that one.
Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
One moment.
That also has nothing to do with the fact that's the one that Torum gouged already.
Alright. That'll hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Alright, that's gonna be 12 fire damage.
How do you do this?
Firebolt! And you just swear I just get him in the same mark where Torum skewered him.
Alright. It basically, where Torum skewered him, it kind of went halfway. As you throw this firebolt to it, basically an arrow on fire, it goes completely through him and lands in a tree next to Gundren. As the werewolf, kind of just standing there, collapses to the ground, and you see it form back into the female it was. Anything else?
That will do for Derp, and then he'll has to order Torum for his next attack.
Alright. Is he going to attack the other wolf, I'm guessing?
Oh, there's so many to choose from.
He could attack Malva or Clink. Like, Clink is furry.
Fair. I'm tiny. I'm snack sized.
So if I went for the middle, would that ruin anything before I declare the attack?
No.
Okay. I'll order Torum to go to the one who is closest adjacent.
Alright, this one?
Yes, incoming horns.
Go ahead and make that horn attack. That'll hit.
21.
Roll damage.
Yeah. I really want to make a very bad joke right now, but I don't think I want
25
to.
magical piercing.
25? Oh, fuck, it is
Right.
25. Alright. It is still up. Another skewered neck, but it is still alive.
Good work, Torum.
Anything else?
Let's see. The only thing I could really do if someone was in need of a magical weapon else, but then I would lose concentration on my killing machine here.
Yeah.
Dino Boy's more important. I've got magical
End of turn there.
Alright, next up is going to be the werewolf next to Gundren. It does not want to move towards you, and it also does not want to move away from you. Actually, you know what? It does want to move away from you, I realize. 5, 10, 15. You do have an attack of opportunity if you would like to take it.
Un momento. Yeah, opportunity attack. I do the swingy swing.
Alright.
Here comes hammer.
Do you have Sentinel out of curiosity, or?
I do not have Sentinel.
Alright.
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet.
That is the 22 to hit.
Alright, that'll hit.
And he's just swinging out one-handed with it, as far as a side note. And that would be 8 points of damage. It is not silver, it is not magical, so...
Alright, so it is halved to 4 damage. As it runs up to you, Anastasia, and it is going to make 2 attacks. First attack is going to be a bite. That is going to be a... I thought it was within 10 feet of you, or is it within eyesight? Line of sight.
While the source of its fear is within line of sight.
Alright. Well, with disadvantage, the lowest roll was a 19. Altogether. So...
wait, hold on.
What is your armor class?
16.
16? Alright, so sadly that is going to hit. It is going to do... 9 damage, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, great. Okay. Constitution save. I don't have advantage against charms.
It is not a charm.
This is not a charm.
Yeah. God dang it. That's my...
16?
Yeah.
16 passes. Nothing happens. Next to it,
Okay.
going to make a second attack against you. Still at disadvantage, but with its claws. And with disadvantage, that was an 8, so I'm going to assume that misses.
Yep.
It is now your turn, Anastasia.
Oh my god, sorry. My mouse keeps like blooping out and I guess I'm just going to hit with Vita. Because I'm desperate.
Alright.
200. That's a... 13.
13 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, okay, yeah, it is. Okay, so... 10. 8 damage, and then... So, I recently read up on Vita again.
Vita? Oh yeah, Vita.
Yeah.
Is Vita silver?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, because I was trying to think if it specifically says Vita is silver.
I don't see it in the page.
Okay.
But...
How do I not have that pinned in our messages? Can you pin that real quickly? In the messages.
Okay. So.
Because I was like, wait a second, I should have that. As I also get
but on a successful attack, the weapons can embed themselves into the target. As a reaction upon hitting a creature blade, you can rip the blade from its target flesh, dealing 2d8 piercing damage.
I need to open it myself, so because you're cutting out for me slightly, because my internet is tanking. Yeah. That would probably be for this. That would take up your reaction though for your turn, so you would not be able to take any more reactions. Are you okay with that?
Yeah. The only reaction I have is like for like the Lord elements. So.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the 2d8.
For those of you guys who don't know, Anastasia has a cursed blade. The only person who knows that it is cursed is Clink because he can sense cursed things. But Anastasia has a cursed blade that you guys have seen possess her. Derp has not seen this, but you guys as a party have seen it possess her once.
8 damage.
8 damage?
Clink is an eye for these sort of things.
Poorly.
Alright. Anything else for your turn? Any bonus actions maybe, or...
Does anyone really hurt?
Clink.
Okay.
I'm not super bad, but like I have an exit plan, but...
Is your exit plan to run?
Yeah, I think it's like...
Second level?
I think Clink and Malva's taken damage so far.
Yeah.
So, 2, 4...
Yeah. Don't use super high spell slap, but like healing would help.
13 points of healing.
Alright, Clink, you gain 13 health.
I'm pretty much almost full.
Alright, anything else? Shy?
No.
All right. It is now Rictavio's turn. He is going to attack the werewolf in front of him.
Just a question, because Rictavio is smart enough. Would he move to get advantage?
He would. Either way, it's a 17. So either way, it does 2 damage. But either way, it does 2 damage to it. But he would have moved, especially seeing that Gundren has now cast this thing, and he can step into it.
Lord S.
Yes.
Wouldn't the 2 be just the dice and not including his modifier?
No, because
Rictavio is...
It is including his modifier. If you hover over it, it showed that he rolled a nat 1, and then +1.
Why is he only at +1?
For his strength? He is primary...
I thought his dex.
He has a +1 in his dex.
He has a
He has a +1 dex and a -1 strength. He is mostly a spellcaster.
Oh. I thought he was more a dex-based fighter.
No, sadly.
Forward all your requests to Wizard of the Coast for your further complaints.
Second attack now. Also with advantage is a 19, and this will do an additional 5 damage. So, swing again. The werewolf is still standing, sadly. So next up is going to... Well, actually, let me check to see if he has anything possibly. Bonus action...
No, you should let me go.
He doesn't. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. So yeah, it's gonna be your turn.
Okay, putting away the sickle because she noticed that it didn't do a whole lot to the stupid wolf. So now she's just going to do 2 pows with her fist.
All right.
And I get advantage because Kitty is right there, and the Clink is there. Natural 20 again. I'm so happy. Okay.
All right. Max damage. Max damage you can do.
Max damage would be 6 + 4 is 10, and then I rolled a 5, so 19 altogether.
All right.
So that's the first one.
That was That was this one right here, right next to you. All right. How would you like to do this?
Yes. Oh, Malva looks at it right on the snout and just goes, "Pachow!" Punches right down on its snout, and it goes bye-bye.
All right. It collapses. You punch it in the snout. It collapses to the ground and forms back into a male, the humanoid that was actually the one you guys had been talking to.
Well, good. He lied. He's bad. Now Malva will move over to here and flank Anastasia and punch this bad wolf.
How do you move over there?
An opportunity.
How? Like, show me your movement, because technically.
How do I go over there?
Because technically. Okay. All right. I just want to make sure, because technically it could be an attack of opportunity. But this is why I'm like, show me your movement exactly. So yeah, you can go ahead and attack this wolf.
She's got 40 feet of. She's got 40 feet of movement, so I wasn't too worried. I was gonna dance around it.
All right.
18 + 7, 25.
That'll hit.
Well, that's a cocky dice. Got bad dice. That would be 8 damage to this boy.
All right. He takes the full punch to the side as you run up behind him.
Cool. And now flurry of blows. Pachoo, pop, pow. Let's end this fight.
All right.
That'll be 25 again.
That'll hit.
For 6 damage.
All right. He takes it.
That next one is a 22.
That'll hit.
For 9 damage. 9.
9. All right. Pow, pow, pow.
Yeah.
Heavy hits to the sides. It is still standing, but it is hurt.
Good. Bad wolf. And I end my turn.
All right. Clink, it is your turn. You are terrified of Gundren.
Can't see him anymore.
No, you just see him.
Jay, would you say he can technically still see you?
Yes.
Because technically he can see you behind the werewolf. Yeah, so...
Now I can't.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. He can still see you behind the.
Yes, because I said yes.
You can still see him behind the werewolf, Clink. Gundren is how tall?
It's only a 5-foot space.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm short.
But Gundren
I'm
is tall,
smaller
and
to
the
the
werewolf
ground.
is medium. You are
Gundren
short.
is 6
Gundren is
foot.
tall, so you can still see Gundren. And you can also see Gundren is this hulky Azamar cleric. You can see him around the werewolf.
You can see him through the legs. You can see him through the werewolf's legs.
So sadly, you would still be able to see him.
So cool. I'll just stay right here.
All right.
Well, then just a standard roll. That's a natural 20.
All right, that'll hit.
With my silver short sword.
All right, what's the max damage you can do?
Does that include sneak attack?
Technically yes, because Rictavio, no, because you don't have advantage.
But
Rictavio is within.
But an ally is within.
Yeah, it's within 5 feet, anyways.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you do get the sneak attack.
29 damage is my max.
All right. How do you do this?
I just sort of leap up and go on top of its head and sort of ride his back for a couple seconds. He tried to bash me up and then just sword straight through skull.
Yes, never. If you would like to do that, you can. All right. It is dead. Anything else?
Is this an action or a bonus action?
What is it?
I'm looking.
Well, I'm asking that way to possibly help.
Okay. No, I was just saying, asking out loud.
Oh, okay.
I'll stand right here.
All right. Do you use an attack or anything, or just stand there?
My other weapon is currently in longsword form, so I can't use it in my other hand.
All right. So it is going to be Gundren's turn.
He's gonna move right there. And
that's
he's
exactly
going...
why I moved there.
And he's
One
going
is bad.
to
I wanna
throw a
die.
hand axe at it.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Any like attacking cantrips?
Oh no, I do. I have a 2nd level spell slot still and a 3rd level spell slot still.
I mean, I was gonna go with attacking
is good.
cantrips, but
Oh no, it's fine.
okay.
So the first attack, it's an 18 to hit.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, cool. Alright, so that is going to be 8 total, but it is non-magical and it's
bad.
non-silver.
All right. So 8 total. Halved is going to be 4. It is still standing.
Uh-huh. Cool. And because of my 2-weapon fighting thing,
4 is bad.
I am going to throw my other hand axe.
All right. Go ahead and throw that other hand axe.
Wait a second, I have a question. It's just
And 5 is good.
I have a question too.
While stuff is broken. If you threw a hand axe and got stuck into an opponent, can you technically heat metal that?
Technically, yes.
All right. 3 bad ones in that. Never. 3 bad. 2 good.
My question was
I wanna
wondering
die.
if I
That
could
sounds
use my
good.
deflect missiles to like attack to grab the hand axe. But I was like, wait a minute, that would stop the attacks and everything.
I mean, if you want to, you can. You certainly can.
No, but she will. No.
What about 20? I'd cry, never. Alright, so go ahead and make that second attack, but that bad hoop person. Yep.
Okay, she's just having a stroke, everyone. Everything's okay.
These Skittles are really getting to me, man.
So whatever you do, stop donating. So therefore, she has to cease eating them.
Oh, these are point. This is a point system that these are for. It's worse.
I know. There's still it's still a form of donation.
I wish. Honestly, I probably make it. I should make it. Donation thing. I should do donation. I have to take 10. Hello, we can hear you now.
I mean, I've been trying to talk.
You weren't coming through at all.
Skittles.
You weren't coming through at all. Sorry.
So what I was trying to say was the ability modifier, the proficiency bonus or ability modifier, whatever, doesn't get added to it. So my strength modifier does not get added to the damage.
But
so,
don't you have
that is
2 weapon fighting?
2 weapon fighting, it does not get added.
Oh, okay. I thought 2 weapon fighting, technically, it does get added.
When you take the attack action and attack with a light melee weapon that you're holding in one hand, you can use a bonus action to attack with a different light melee weapon that you're holding in the other hand. You don't add your ability modifier to the damage of the bonus attack unless that modifier is negative.
Oh, okay. Alright.
So that is a 6 on the die. Again,
Okay.
That is a non-silver, non-magical weapon, but, and here's the fun thing, I'm going to go ahead and use this. So Clink's about to be not frightened of me anymore because it's until the end of my turn for the frightened effect.
Well, what did you roll? What
Right.
did you roll for
What's
attack?
your-
Sorry, for your attack. Because that never
The
never
attack
came
was a
through.
23 to hit.
23. All right. So yeah. So it did take the
Yeah,
3.
but so you
It did take
acknowledged
3
it
damage.
instead of roll for damage.
Did I?
Well, no, hold on. Yeah, you acknowledged the attack.
Oh, okay.
But I was trying to explain that stuff.
Okay.
Because the thing, it doesn't just take 3.
Okay.
Because once on your turn, you can have 1 attack or spell deal 6 points of extra necrotic damage to 1 target thanks to Necrotic Shroud.
All right. So it takes 9 damage.
That throw does an extra 6. Yeah, it takes an extra 6 necrotic damage.
All right. It is still standing after that, but it is very bloody. Never, I will
At
cry.
the end of my turn, he will no longer be frightened of me. He's going to move right there.
All right. Surrounded
Gives
on all
everybody
sides.
advantage.
Alric, it is your turn.
Alright, let's hope I don't fuck me going up again. We will...
Rock you.
We will do another advantage sharpshooter shot.
Alright,
Because he just wants this motherfucker to die.
fair enough.
Oh, how I wish I was champion at sometimes. That's a 19 on the die.
Alright.
So...
What is the minimum amount of damage you can
Total-
do with your sharpshooter shot?
15.
How do you do this?
So...
He has 14 health
It is
left.
pretty much. But remember, Lourdes,
Oh, it is half. True.
remember... Yeah,
True, true. So go ahead and roll damage
so I do... That's pretty good. 22 points of damage.
then. Alright. It is barely still standing. This is basically a snout shot as you shoot it, and basically it goes through its closed jaw and goes out the other
Yeah.
side, and you guys see teeth go with it. It is somehow still fucking standing.
Okay.
I'm very glad that you are joking, Never.
He doesn't
He's
get
in
the
wolf
chance.
form.
I'm going to... I'm going to
On his
shoot...
turn.
I'm going to shoot him again. No advantage, and I am going to go sharpshooter though.
Alright. Make your attack.
That's... I'm pretty sure that's going to hit because that's a total of 15 to hit.
That'll hit, and no matter what you do, even half, you're gonna kill it. So, how would you like to do this?
Okay, so his first shot sort of goes through the muzzle, and he just goes, "I am fucking done with you. Leave my fucking friends alone," and just shot straight through the back of his head. basically blowing brains everywhere.
All right.
More blood on Melva.
And as I got a killing blow,
You get a
well, yes, it's technically, if you deal a killing blow to a significant threat, does this count as a significant threat?
Well, I've always judged it as if you get a kill.
I'm gonna say as a kill, because technically anything can be a significant threat at any point. So like I could say it's not a significant threat, but I also really can't. So
So I get a grit back for that.
All right. I will bring you guys back over to the regular map,
almost.
And you guys are out of combat.
I'm also now nearly out of bullets.
It's fine. You guys are about to be in someplace. Don't worry.
Good, because we will probably have to call it when we get to the town.
Yes, I do plan on doing that. I just had something planned when we get to the town. So it's a good ending point, basically.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are you guys kind of immediately carry on after the murder, and you guys are traveling for about an hour basically before you guys reach the outside of the village. As I now drag you guys to another map. Yeah.
Just before we leave the werewolf, like after like seeing some of the teeth kind of spread out, can I pick up a handful, if possible, 3 or 4, and just like toss them in my bag?
Of werewolf teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I just keepsakes, basically.
And at the same time,
Why not?
would Gundren have seen Clink get bit?
Yes. You guys all would have seen Clink get bit.
Cool.
I will.
You were muted
technically
on Discord.
Yeah, Anarchy.
Anarchy.
Technically, you did see everyone get bit.
Because you heard you through
don't.
Lotus's mic.
Yeah. Technically, you saw everyone get bit. Clink being bit did not really do anything in particular because he did not react to it in any particular way. So in character you don't know that he failed the Constitution saving throw. Out of character you do, but in character you would not know. Sadly.
I mean, you said that my body started to react to it as far as even though when I passed it. So
because you did start to react to it, but you wouldn't see how Clink was reacting to it. Because even if you black out, you are because blackouts happen, you're still awake during your blackout. So you still I'm kind of going based off of when my sister would have blackouts. She was still like to us, she was still awake. She was just not conscious of what she was doing herself. So if Clink did black out, it would be the same thing. Whereas Clink, you guys would still see Clink acting normal, but Clink would not remember anything. So I will say, Clink, you did black out during that, and you now all of a sudden basically come to, kind of.
That's why I didn't ask if he could loot the body. I was basically going with that.
Yeah. So I will say you do see Clink kind of like blink a couple times, like he just suddenly realized where he was.
To be honest, that isn't anything new.
Okay.
Why is it so quiet?
Well, I was gonna say, did
continue?
Well, yeah, I didn't know if you were gonna say anything else, so that's why I was waiting.
Well, I can't do anything.
Okay. No, I didn't know if you had anything to say. I'm sorry, Malva. I'm trying to get to this part as fast as I can. Can you guys all see the map?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I will put you guys.
Yep.
You guys are this. God damn it! Fucking. Please.
You okay?
It is not working for me. You guys are this cube here. Can you see the cube?
Yes.
The
Alright.
cube?
Mm.
Where is that?
Oh yeah,
Right
I
here.
see it.
Purple.
Hold on. I'm
At
going
the
to
end.
make. I'm
There
going
we
to
go.
try to make
You
it
should
red.
probably make it thicker.
Yes, I'm making it red.
Oh, damn no, yes, that's fine.
All right, so this is where you guys are at currently. So the road branches north and climbs a rocky escarpment, ending at a gatehouse built into a 20-foot high wall of stone reinforced with buttresses every 50 feet or so. The wall encloses a settlement on the side of a snow-dusted mountain spur. Beyond the wall, you see the tops of snow-covered pines and thin, white wisps of smoke. The somber toll of a bell comes from a stone abbey that clings to the mountainside high above the settlement. The steady chime is inviting, a welcome change from the deathly silence and oppressive fog to which you have grown accustomed. It is hard to tell at this distance, but there seems to be a switchback road clinging to the cliffs that lead up the walled settlement to the abbey. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Cool.
Anarchy, you are muted, but I can hear you in the other room. No, you're not level 7.
Damn it.
Damn
We've
it.
not done anything significant enough to get level 7.
Sadly.
Like,
I mean, we
it's fine.
we talked back to a dude with a greatsword.
We did talk back to him. We didn't beat him in a fight, though, and even if we did, he'd just find us again and kill us.
True.
So I think this turned out for the best.
It all
So
works out
how
for the
we're
better.
going to get into Ravenloft and bring back the skull,
It's a great
that's an issue
question.
for another time.
We're gonna do it
That
by
is
killing Strahd.
a.
Well, no, because at that point it's kind of redundant.
Yes.
What?
Fair.
Like,
What's redundant? Why would it be redundant?
because then Strahd's influence over the place is gone anyway.
Well, not exactly, because
It's still a
I will say-
nice thing to do at the end.
I will say, out of character, even if Strahd is gone, they will not know that Strahd is gone until the skull is taken back to them. So even if we say, like, you guys, like, technically, yes, if you kill Strahd, his reign over land will be over, but they will not be able to carry on until they have found Argynvostholt's skull. So until his skull is placed back in the mausoleum where it needs to be, they will not be able to pass on. Is basically how it works. Because their vengeance is
Still,
their
Melba would like to.
yeah, their need for revenge is so strong. It is basically the main thing keeping them him. Their need for revenge and their need to like rescue their not exactly king, but kind of for a lack of other word, king. Leader, yeah. But yeah, how'd you guys enjoy tonight's session?
It was good fun once we actually got started.
No, only 2 hours later than we were supposed to.
More like 3, but
yeah.
I was in such a great mood.
it's fine. Everyone has those days.
It's fine.
But yeah, I do hope those of you that are in my campaign are looking forward to Wednesday.
Yeah.
Alright, on my end, Motion Derps channel. See you guys Saturday for more Shadows of Landar.
Okay.
So,
bye, everybody.
It faced repercussions from stuff.
Yes.
Bye.
And on my end, does anyone have anything they want to say before, like any promotion or anything real quickly, or anything at all?
So many things in progress, nothing to announce. Stand by.
Oh god! Quickly, cut us off, guys.
Hello, yes. Hello, yes, I am Anarchy, previous owner of the My Wallet Foundation, which failed horribly. I have created a new foundation called Werewolf in a Glider. Please help me fund getting this little werewolf into a glider.
Sounds like a terrible novel.
The last thing we need is a werewolf with wings.
Yes. And for me, I post a video once a week up on my channel on YouTube. So if you want to watch it, it will be up on Wednesday. I'm doing a speechy thingy. I'm doing a D&D speech basically in like a week and a half from now, and so my video this Wednesday will be me uploading the speech as practice. So yeah, give me feedback on that. That'd be great. Thanks.
Yeah. And then finally, that is the party that we have. We have Nightshade playing Eirik, Shy playing Anastasia, Crumpler playing Derp the Rejected, Jay playing Gundren, Dragon playing Malva, Anarchy playing Clink, and normally Fox would be streaming over on Emotional Derps, but it is currently Jay who is streaming over on Emotional Derps, so go check out their channel. And like Jay was saying, on Saturday we are going over on Emotional Derps channel. We are going to be live with Shadows of Landar, which I am also a part of. It is hell. Help us. There's a link for my Discord channel and there's a link for my social things. You guys all have a fantastic night. Good luck out there in the apocalypse, and I will catch you guys at a later time.